You. What is up, people? Welcome back to another episode of the Hook It podcast. Today we are on episode number 61, and very shortly I am going to be joined by Ajay Jones. But before we drop the gate on this episode, I got to tell you that we are once again supported by Saxx Underwear. Interestingly, the Saxx Vault boxer brief just went live. Now, I've been wearing the Vault since around November last year, but apparently it is now officially available to order. The Vault brings moisture-wicking performance and functionality to the everyday side of your underwear drawer. Plus, using a special printing process known as sublimation, Vault allows for photorealistic renders visible in 360 degrees. So you know what that means? If someone's enjoying looking at the front of your underwear, tell them to go look at the back. It's going to be exactly the same. 360 degrees. They also feature the patented ballpark pouch. Now, if like me, you've ever been on an airplane, going up through the clouds and you think, I wonder what it'd be like to dip my nuts on one of those clouds. Well, now you can find out. Just pick up a pair of Saxx underwear from your local bike shop, skate store, or outdoor retailer, and you too will feel the loving caress of a cloud. We are also supported by 35 Bikes. 35 Bikes is our in-house brand at Hook It Products, and we are dedicated to bringing you the best bike components for the best prices. All 35 Bikes products are now available on our brand new, all singing, all dancing Hook It Products website, which is hookit.products.co.uk. It's stacked with awesome brands. There's blog posts on there. We have every episode of the podcast all the way back to episode number 1, and we also have a brand new merch store. Hookitproducts.co.uk. If you enter the promo code podcast, you'll get 10% off all 35 Bikes products, which includes mudguards, brake rotors, brake pads, and everything else. All right, that's the business out of the way. On this episode, I am going to be joined by Ajay Jones. But first of all, I want to say a massive thank you for everyone for your love, your support from the last episode with Ben Cathro. It was one of the most downloaded episodes of all time. The thing went crazy. Wild speculations. We had some fun, drank some beer, and it was a real labor of love, that episode. Like, I pulled 2 all-nighters to get it edited, and we had some technical problems, so the whole thing was a real nightmare. So it was good that people really enjoyed it. So thank you to everyone who listened, shared, and got involved with the episode. Which brings me beautifully to give away some Saxx. Every episode of this podcast, we give away a pair of Saxx underwear. And if you want to win some, all you have to do is leave a review on iTunes. And I'm also going to add a new way you can win right now, because a few people have reached out and said they don't have iTunes. So they feel it's a little bit unfair that they can't win anything. So, new rule. Leave a review on iTunes. That is going to give you the best chance of winning some underwear. Or just share the episode. And I'm going to try and keep a track of everyone who shares it. And I'll throw everyone into some sort of list or whatever. Or make a mental note. And we'll give away a pair of Saxx underwear. But on this episode, if your iTunes name is Pete Cly, then reach out, buddy, because I really enjoyed your review. It was really nice. And yeah, I want to give you some Saxx goodies. So reach out, drop me a direct message, email, Facebook, whatever it is. Get in touch and we'll get you some Saxx goodies out in the post. Right, let's not hold this thing up anymore. Hand over to Ollie Wilkins, and then we have a very exclusive Zeb track. And we'll get on with this episode. Enjoy.
Welcome to the Hook It podcast, endorsed by @ODub_23. Add me, tag me. Follow me. Please follow me.
In the dirty, dirty south, you better wash your mouth out. We're gonna go for broke in the dirty, dirty south, a dirty south. In the dirty, dirty south. Oh, you won't toast here. Oh, you think we could care? Oh, no, we don't play fair. Oh, in the dirty, dirty south. I'm cold as sister, cold as me, speed. I go back on me. We keep turning out on Oh, we do to turn it on. In the dirty, dirty South, you better wash your mouth out. We're gonna go for broke in the dirty, dirty South, dirty South. In the dirty, dirty South. Oh, you better listen. Yeah, I listen to what we got to say. Open your eyes and you hear. Oh, we don't stay in the dirty, dirty South.
I'll edit in a bit. I'm gonna start doing it. So, started the business, and then I was
The
like,
important business.
yeah, started Hook It, the company, and then I was like looking at different ways that we can market it and sort of get a bit of attention. Even though it's a distribution company and it doesn't necessarily have to be cool, the brands have to be cool, but I was like, well, I kind of want my company to also be different and cool. So I had two options. I gave myself two options. I was like, first option, world long jump record on a mountain bike, because it's actually quite achievable. It's not,
How far is it?
I can't remember off the top of my head. Someone else asked me this the other day. It might be like, have a look. Yeah,
I'm
we've
gonna
got Google
Google it,
machines,
yeah.
haven't we? There's the official one isn't that far, and you're like, oh, that's
far
achievable. I think it's
the longest.
120 feet.
120 foot. That's massive.
Yeah, but it's not that bad, really.
120
Yeah,
foot.
but think about it. If you got towed in, super like nice lip, nice long landing.
You're tripping, man. I wouldn't
Dude,
jump that far.
I don't think it's that bad.
What's the longest mountain
So this is like, yeah, anyway, while we get the
Like-
result,
jump?
that was the first option. And dude, I had it all lined up. It was
That's
lined
insane.
up pretty much. Got like the location, stunt coordinator ready, bikes ready, like the whole thing. I was like, this will like make people know what Hook It is. Even if I have to almost kill myself.
133 foot.
Yeah. And is it Jason Rennie?
Jason Rennie, he
Yeah.
set up in February 2007,
Yeah.
so the bikes would have been crap then.
Yeah, he did it on a Kona.
Yeah.
Like
He was pulled in 82 mile an hour, mate, on a push bike. It's
Yeah.
bad enough in a van, that is, but.
He did it on a windy day as well. He did it somewhere in Wales.
Really?
Yeah, down some like country lane with trees on either side. It's a ropey ass thing. If you, like, obviously the YouTube video is pretty bad. Crazy.
I
that,
wouldn't jump 120 foot.
It's not, but
133 foot.
if you look at it like out on the street, it in like crazy. Do you know what I mean? Like you're not going. Oh, well, maybe you do. I
What
don't
was
know.
Ronnie Renner done? He done like a 300 something foot, didn't he?
Yeah, if you see 300 odd feet, you're like,
That
yeah,
was
that is
mad, that was,
insane.
wasn't it?
So I figured, option one, world long jump record.
Yeah.
Film it, make some cool content, etc. Option two, podcast. So here we are, podcast. It's way
I
easier.
would have gone for the podcast. No way would I have done that.
It's still like I've got a list of to-dos, like that I save that's on my phone and in my house and everything. It's on there, like world long jump record.
What bike would you do it on though?
Yeah, well, I did a bit of a deal with Rocky, so they were ready. Dude, they were literally like,
Rocky
right,
Mountain?
yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, right, bikes are ready to go. Just let us know when you want them. I'm like, it's getting real. Stunt coordinator, location, everything was ready to go.
Thing is, if the front end starts dipping,
Mm.
you're cooked because you've got nothing to pull you out of you.
No. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I was kind of thinking about it seriously, but not crazy serious. That makes
Yeah.
sense. I don't think I'd fully focused, like fully processed the whole, like, how hard would it be to get this record?
when me and my dad were younger, so my dad had a motorbike shop, a garage type thing, and he used to like import like a ski and do like, Glenn Phillips over there?
Yeah.
Glenn Phillips, Mark Jones, do all their bikes.
Yeah, I
and
remember Mark
import-
Jones as well. Was he
Yeah.
the Wyzico guy?
He was
Mark
on
Jones?
the
Oh,
same
no.
team as Everett, wasn't he, for a bit?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
guy. I remember that guy.
Yeah, road GPs and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, so and Paul Emerson as well. My dad used to do his bikes.
Really?
Anyway, so this guy, right? I think his name is Chris Boardman. And that's a cyclist, that isn't it? Chris something. I'll Google it up. And he wanted to jump 21 lorries. It was in London. I'm sure he was in Hyde Park. I was young now, super young. And we went up and he built this ramp. It went like up on one level and then went up again on the next level. He jumped down an old KX 500 or Yam 500, sorry. And my dad didn't have a big enough spring for the rear shock. So he was hitting this takeoff. And the bike was completely locked up, rear wheel on takeoff.
Really?
And it was insane,
What, 'cause it was
man.
grinding out? Like,
Yeah. It would like G out on the back, completely lock up, and you could see the tyre marks going off the top of the lip. And he was hitting this thing lit, like, doing absolutely flat out. And I can remember he landed, and he like bounced off the side of this ramp. No peak or no mud guard, all that type of nonsense, like leather jacket with tassels and that off the back. I can remember saying to my old man, like, I was like, Dad, I was only a kid as well. The guy's like, Dad, this guy's nuts. He was like, yeah, he's mad. And he went and redone it again, but he didn't make it. He was like landing just short, but it was like a landing pad there.
Right.
But he was like basically landing the flat, and it was massive. And I was like 100 and something. I don't know, it was far. 21 lorries.
21 lorries.
Sideways, not a lot
Right.
lengthways, sideways.
Still a long way.
Yeah, it was super long, man.
Jesus. So yeah, that was, podcast was, that was
Jump or...
yeah, jump or podcast, I figured.
Would you take a peek off?
The bullet's a strong look in it. Dude, like the bullet's a strong look.
Like Metzger.
Yeah, you've got to be
It's
gnarly.
like spiky body armor.
Yeah, dude, you've got to be gnarly. Metzger at one point had the spike on top of his helmet as well. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Like
brain dead.
Nazi helmet with the eye on the front.
Yeah.
Dude, you got to be gnarly to do that. Nah, no peak. No, I would definitely run a peak. Not one of those Fox ones now, though, that just blows off every time you crash. Have you seen the
Well,
magnetic one?
I've never actually seen one in real life, but I've seen Roxon's one bounce off once or twice.
Yeah, they've bounced off a few times.
Do you reckon peaks do that much damage, or?
From my experience, no. They usually just go up and look really
Yeah,
cool,
they
like
snap,
an
don't they?
old chav hat. Remember?
Yeah.
One of those. It'll just snap. Like magnetic things.
Or go down like that.
Yeah, I'll go down and just
Speed police.
sneeze out. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh dear. Should we do like a proper intro or what?
Go on, let's have a go, sir.
Yeah, let's do it. On today's podcast, a mountain bike rider.
Ridian. You should do like, what's it now? X Factor. What's the guy's name?
Oh yeah, he'd be rad.
Ridian. Remember him?
Yeah.
Ridian.
He'd be good. Oh man. Anyway, AJ, thanks for doing this. Appreciate it, man.
No, thanks for having me on, but I don't really know why I'm on here, to be honest.
Me
with you,
either,
but
mate.
Got all like good celebrities and you come down here.
I'm in Wales. We said next
Yeah.
time I'm in Wales, we'll do it. And I haven't been to Wales for ages. Last time I seen you was Malvern's.
Malvern's, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, no, we'll do it. And I'm a
You were
man of my
flat-
word.
You were flat out then.
Yeah, no
you were
doubt.
super busy.
Yeah, for sure. That was a hectic weekend, dude. Like,
It was good though, wasn't it? Malvern's,
Yeah,
I thought.
yeah.
A lot of people slagged it off, and I just thought like,
that was cool. First year though, like,
Yeah.
first of any event of anything's terrible.
I
innit?
think that I don't know. I don't think it was terrible. Like I thought it was run really well. Well, pretty well for what it was. People, I heard like riders complain about the hill, but I rode that years ago, like when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and it wasn't a hill then. So like, it's not gonna grow a hill in like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you
nostalgic.
Just go, yeah,
That's
you
the thing,
go
innit?
there for what it is.
Yeah. There's nostalgia.
But I
For
heard this year there's no Legends race, which I thought was a bit like, what's the point of doing it if it like,
Yeah.
if there's no
Is there
Legends
not?
race? No, I don't think so. I've seen it on the internet.
Okay. No, it should be. I'm looking forward to it again. I enjoyed last year. It was cool because Si did an amazing job of just getting like loads of trade and whatever. Like it's really rare that you get to all hang out, like all the all
Yeah.
the distributors
It was-
and bike
it was-
brand owners or whatever. It's cool. Like,
Yeah, it was rammed, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was busy.
Everyone was there.
yeah.
All the bike brands were there. Loads of sick old retro stuff.
Yeah. I liked it. I liked
Yeah,
and,
like
and
his
from what
parties in the night as well, didn't he? And
yeah, that's actually beautiful segue. That's where I first heard Zeb was there.
really?
Yeah, man. Like we were sat around like a bit of a campfire, and I'm like, I think I'd just recorded. I did Ali Clarkson there. Came out of his camper van. I'm like, that sounds good. Figured it was some, I don't know, pub DJ or something that Si had paid no P to do. Do you know what I mean? Just like super cheap DJ. But walked down. I'm like, fuck, this guy's sick. Like, absolutely amazing.
Do you know Zeb is singing now? Do you
Yeah.
know the story into it? He'll tell you something else, but this is the truth, right? So, 2014, I didn't ride mountain bikes then. I had one, but I wasn't interested in them. I was doing into the motocross and stuff. Anyway, Zeb messaged me or phoned me or whatever and said, do you want to come to Finale to ride and help me drive? Because it's a fair old way, innit, to drive down Finale. So I was like, all right. So went down, all the way down. He sung. And he kind of done my head in, to be honest with you, right? But I could hear his voice and I was like, okay, he's really good. Like, he is, like, he was singing like C60 and stuff. And he's always played guitar since we were kids. Because we've always been into music.
You've known him a long time then?
Yeah, I've known Zeb since, I don't know, first year of youth, I think. So, right. Whatever age I is it? 13, is it? 13, 14 maybe, max. Yeah, so I've known him a long time. He's always played guitar. He's always been like, into that type of stuff and his music and stuff. So, but I didn't realise he could sing. I knew he could play guitar well, but I didn't realise he could sing. So he was singing and I was like, fucking hell. I was like, you want to give up riding up and start singing as a joke, like. And all that week, he was singing, and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I kept on like, saying to him, I was like, oh, that's wicked, and it like reassured him in his head, I think. Right. And I think that was what sparked him to stop riding. Yeah, stop riding, but stop racing.
Take that
and then
more
take
serious.
All that motivation to go and start doing his own little solo project thing.
He's so good.
Yeah, he's good, man. He is good. You get messed around a little bit by like music people, like I don't know, like industry people, and they're taking him for a ride a bit because he's too much of a nice guy. Okay. And he wouldn't just say no, or he wouldn't just say what's happening and what's going on here. But he seems to be like moving forward a little bit now. Yeah, he seems
to be. So I then, after like going down there and seeing him and watching him and stuff, I dropped him a message a few weeks later, like, oh, your music's amazing, dude. Like, where can I listen to it? And then he was like, oh, I'm on Spotify, so I was listening on there. Then I dropped him another message like, have you got anything like I can use for the podcast intro? And he's like, yeah, dude, like, he emailed me some stuff over. And then I think we probably run a few episodes with his intro music. And then it got all taken off. I think it's all down now, right? Because he's done a deal with a record company.
Well, that's what I'm on about. Yeah. Like, so you got mess around a little bit there, and now they've taken all his music off, and then like they're like, right, do this. But I think it's all happening now. I think it's
awesome.
Because
one of the problems was, like, I put his music on, loads of people were messaging. I've had so many Instagram messages and stuff like, where can I listen to the music? I'm like, oh, it's all down now.
Yeah, it's gone.
You have to listen to the intro.
Yeah,
you can have like 30 seconds worth.
I don't think I don't understand how they can do that. Like, it's a bit unfair to the listeners as well, really, to the people who bought that music.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, I just put it in like playlists. Like, we've got a podcast playlist. Put it in there, and I genuinely really, really like his music.
It's sick, man. I love it. Honestly, I love like all that bluesy stuff. Like, I'm massively into like the Stones, who like massive blues influenced, and like, it's really good.
Yeah, it is. He's killing it. So I'm looking forward to seeing like what he's doing, because I actually want to get him on the podcast as well. And like,
I got all his new music. But
have you?
Yeah.
Oh, rad. I have to have a sneak preview.
Yeah, I'll play it to you later.
That's cool. That's really cool.
It's very romantic.
Is it?
Yeah, we'll have to get the candles going.
Yeah, we can do that.
Nah, but I hope it goes really well for him. He works really hard. He's doing a great job, and he sacrificed a lot to, like, he doesn't ride a bike much anymore. Right. But we are going away next week to Portugal, or the week after, together for a week. So nice. It's going to be nice for me and him to be riding again. Yeah. I do miss having him around, because we were like roughly the same speed. Okay. And like, it was always like good to like, have that mate's like edge of who's the fastest. Like, so yeah, it was good.
Fair play to the guy. Well, yeah, like I say,
he was good on a bike, mind.
Well, he must be, surely, because he's running the same sort of speed as you as well. Like,
no, he was like, I think when we were younger, he was quick. He was a lot quicker than me and Zeb was. And then when he raced EWS, he done really well at that and stuff. Yeah. So
a lot of people probably don't know, if you listen to the podcast, that he is legit on a bike as well. Then.
Yeah. Honestly, really quick. He like rides road bikes, motocross bikes, enduro bikes, bloody trials bike. He's good on trials
Really?
bike as well. Yeah. Good on a push bike. Good at singing.
Yeah.
Good
Got
at,
it all.
Good at doing teeth.
Yeah.
He's a dentist.
Is he?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
He's a good dentist. Yeah.
Line up, ladies.
I know you're going to miss his now.
Ah.
He's loved up now. That's one thing about Zeb. He'll fall in love with a lamppost if he stands there long enough. Honest to God. If he spent a couple of days zoo, he'd fall in love with him.
Really?
Yeah. In
I like a
babe?
little cat, though.
Babe, how bad Zeb falling in love? She's not getting involved.
Amazing. All right, let's unwind things a little bit. Hey, talk about, I don't know, getting into mountain biking and stuff, dude. Like, of your upbringing and stuff. Tell me about all that. Open-ended question, mate. Sorry,
Yeah.
but it's always good to kick off and like find out more about like you and.
Pretty much every single person in my family rides bikes. So my stepdad, my real dad, like owned a bike shop, and then like he went on to like doing Ducatis and stuff like that. He now works in a push bike shop. He worked on a World Cup scene for a bit.
Right.
He's massively involved in bikes. My uncles, my grandfather, my great grandfather, everyone rode bikes. So like I think if I didn't ride bikes, it would have been really weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, very young on, I had like a bike at like age 3, like PW50, PW80. I went straight onto KX100. I did have KX60 for a bit, but I went straight to 100.
Dude, that KX100 was a beast of a bike.
Oh, it was a hell of a bike, that KX100. It was wicked.
Yeah.
It was the proper, I think I didn't have a new one. I had like a year or two old one.
Right.
But it was like mint, because my dad obviously had a garage, so everything was done to it. And then somehow, like, I think I was like 12 or something, around that age. And I had like a slip disc and a prolapse disc in my in my back. Like,
From
I don't
crashing?
know. No, it was weird. I can remember playing like Fox and Hounds and stuff. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Like when
Fox that. Oh, like running.
yeah,
thing.
like
yeah,
so.
yeah,
You know, like a bunch of kids.
yeah.
And you have to go and find the other kids.
Okay.
So we were young, really young.
Yeah.
I can remember like doing something in the street and going to school the next day. My back was in agony. I went to the hostel. I spent like 2 weeks in hostel. While I was there, my stepdad brought me in Dirt magazine, the second edition of Dirt
Wow.
magazine. So I already had a mountain bike anyway, like a crap one from Alfords. And Sean Palmer's on the front cover, second edition, full motocross kit on, and he was on a mountain bike. I was like, pair of Vans, you know. Yeah,
Dude, I remember it.
yeah, it was just like
How
this
is that?
iconic picture.
Yeah.
Like, and I didn't know nothing about mountain bikes really. My dad used to have like these bikes. I think he used to have like these British Eagle bikes and Monties. Remember Monties?
The Trials bike.
Yeah. And like
yeah.
British Eagle like mountain bikes
Yeah.
at the garage. But like I never really. I always had a push bike, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. I had a BMX and stuff, and like I was a bit more into the motorbikes and like yeah. So that picture, man, it was it. Like that was it. It just clicked in my head. I was like, I want to be that person. I can remember like I'd have my mountain bike kit on my mountain bike and like just ride around up at tips. We had these like coal tips. I mean, all the boys used to go up there, and I'd have full kit on, no helmet because you never wore helmets then, like peak cap
Really?
and stuff. Yeah, we never wore helmets. It was like
Yeah.
that was. You get made fun of if you had an helmet on. Like it's not cool, like, but that's how it was, I guess, back then. So in the back of our magazine, it had. I still got a magazine upstairs as well. I got all the Dirt magazines.
Awesome.
Yeah, and in the back of the magazine, it had an advert for Dragon Downhill, and I didn't have a clue what it was. I can remember my dad phoning up, and they were like, "You have to be like 13 or something like that." My dad lied about my age. So
Race dad to the
yeah,
full race dad.
sound just crack on, get him in it. So went up to this race and I had a Carrera Hellcat from Alfords, like
Right.
piece of crap, V brakes. You know, never ridden anything downhill in my life. And just guys there. Steve Pete was there. At the time, it was the Kawasaki Intense team.
Right.
It was Chris Porter's team, I think.
Okay.
Steve Jones, Nigel Page, all them type of people. They had these intense M1s, but it was Kawasaki Racing Green. Kawasaki
I don't
written
even
on
remember.
them.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh mate, it was next level.
looks-
Like
that
because I
sounds
had
amazing.
a KX100 at the time.
Right.
I was like love Kawasaki with the duck and everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they had this like racing stripe up there. It was trick, real cool bike, and like I'd never seen anything like this before in my life. Like so, I was hypnotized by it all. And I can remember Steve Pete being there, and I was like, oh Dad, that's Steve Pete, and my dad was like, oh, who the hell is he? And I was like, oh, he's one of the fastest guys in the world. And I can remember my dad going up to him, being like, basically, who the hell are you? My son is like, spazzed out by the fact that you were here, and like Steve started talking to us. I remember Jerry Dyer was there, the guy then who was like one of the main guys at everyone. Rob Warner was there, sure he was. Tracy maybe was there, and everyone was there helping me get my bike on and off of wagons because I was literally too little. And so I rode this track, come last. I had to stop every like 5 minutes to get all loam out of my V-brakes and stuff. But like something clicked. I was just like, this is it. This is a sport for me. So rest of the year, I'd done all the dragon races, which were really gnarly, man. It was like, I shouldn't have been there. Like it was too much for me, really. But I didn't care. I was like
in at deep end.
Yeah, I can remember crying at what's it called? Riola.
Right.
It was like this really steep shoot, and I just didn't want to go down. My dad's screaming at me, "Get down here! Or the bike, we going on bikes in a van." So yeah, full motocross kit on, riding his Carrera, like it didn't matter. I can remember my dad getting a chain device for it and stuff, and yeah, so we've done that season. Kind of got to the end of the year, my dad was like, right, we're gonna have to sell the motocross bike if you want to carry on doing this. So I sold the 100. My dad, stepdad, my uncles, everyone's put money in, and I had a giant ATX1 for Christmas.
Wow.
At the time, the bike,
Yeah.
from Don Skiing Cycles.
Yep.
And I continued then to ride for Don Skiing's like right the way up to like 2005.
Really?
Yeah. So massive team, not a massive team, but a real good team, like Garth Hopkins, Ryan Golden, Ben Bolton, Michael Gray, Nicky Wiles, all like, real tight-knit, proper family-orientated,
Yeah.
It was,
Team skiing.
Yeah, it was amazing. A proper real good team like back then. Everyone was on the same bike, same kit. It was like, like a real deal type of thing. Like, and we just raced like all the Dragons, NPSs. We went abroad a few times.
What
I
sort of
loved
age
it.
were you at that?
I loved
What
it,
sort of
man.
age were you then when you started doing the team skiing stuff?
I think it was like 13 to
Oh, yeah.
19.
Right.
13 to 19, 20. Oh, when did I finish racing, babe? What age? 20, yeah, 20. Well, it was when I think.
Right.
And I finished there when I was 20. I kind of like, my dad was spending a fortune, wasn't really getting results I wanted to. Like, like people like GF had done were way above me anyway, but like, they were going away racing, Mark Beaumont, and they were going here, going there. I had the funds to go and do it, and we struggled. Like, I was in work trying to do my apprenticeship, and kind of got like more into music and stuff.
Okay.
Started like to watch too many Terra Firma films as a kid, and like the music sort of side like took over.
Yeah.
And I don't know. My dad was stressed.
Think you burnt out on it or not?
Nah, I wasn't burnt out. Oh, I don't know. I might have been. My dad was stressed, like for money
Really?
all the time.
Yeah.
Spent a fortune going racing, like, and he couldn't afford it, but he didn't care. Like, he just done it. Like, it didn't matter. He'd be out in the garage for all hours. Just, it didn't matter. Like, as long as you got enough money to go away racing, that's all that mattered. Like, and I think it was just wanted to take a bit of stress off my dad. I wasn't quite feeling it. I wasn't getting results. I got good results and stuff, but didn't quite get them first, second places. Like,
did you like race the motocross stuff as well with your dad, or not? Did you ever do any of that?
Yeah, we did motocross before all this. So
So it's proper schoolboy.
Yeah. And then we
downhill after.
went into downhill. So it was either the motocross bike or mountain bike. So my dad was, he had a motocross garage. Like, he built engines for a living. He didn't earn a lot of money. Like,
Racing's expensive, dude.
Yeah. I think we got a bit better off when he went to work for Ducati. We had more money then. and obviously I was working or doing odd jobs. I'd work at my stepdad's fish shop and stuff like that, but all the money just went into racing.
Yeah.
Everything, every single penny went into racing.
It's crazy thinking back. Like, it sounds like we've had kind of a similar upbringing, because I
Right.
did like very much the same sort of thing, but without the downhill.
Yeah.
But I remember as well, like I was probably 2004 when the CRF 250 came out. My dad
Right.
bought one of the first ones that came to the country. Like, remember, it was like the first
Yeah.
4-stroke, basically. Kawasaki came out maybe a year before. 250F came out. My dad bought me one of the first batch into the UK. Week later, got stolen. And we're not a well-off family.
No.
Sounds like the same as you, right? Like, relatively comfortable, but we're not.
Yeah,
you know.
comfortable, but
Yeah,
like
but
middle class.
Exactly, middle
Yeah.
class. But, going racing's bloody expensive. And I remember it got stolen. The bike wasn't insured because we'd not probably had it long enough. And then I was distraught, dude, because it's like everything is racing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything's motocross.
Yeah, my life was
Everything
riding
was
bikes.
that. I was like
Yeah.
tunnel vision. And then I remember probably like, 2 or 3 days later, do you want to get it?
Nah, just trying to turn it off.
Like 2 or 3 days later, boom, another one, brand new. And you could
Yeah,
tell.
but where did you get the money from?
You could
innit?
tell he couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
Like that was the days when, I mean, my dad's kind of similar to me. Well, he is really similar to me. If you can't afford it, like you just don't buy it. You either buy it or you don't get finance, none of that shit. And I know he'd gone out and he'd got finance on this bike, and that then was like this is getting out of hand
so
sort
dumb.
of shit. Yeah, my dad shouldn't be as stressed as this. And
Yeah. That was it for me as well. Like last year, I remember my dad was just like credit card up, like, all the credit cards in the world type thing, just for us to go racing.
So did your dad race as a young kid as well, or not?
Nah,
Or did he
not really. So
Because there's a lot, isn't there? Especially in the schoolboy motocross scene,
Yeah.
it's dads living the life they want to live. Like
living
through
their life through it.
yeah, through this kid.
So I don't think my dad really had the opportunity to. His dad was like a bit selfish, really. So he raced, and my dad's brother raced. My dad's brother was really good as well, and my dad he did race, but he didn't have like the full upbringing. So my dad just wanted to give me that full everything, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Say like this didn't happen, but like say I come down and I snap the bike in half, my dad would go and buy me a new bike straight away.
No
like,
questions asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That never happened, but like.
you knew it was there to
I
do it.
always had new tires on the bike. I had everything. I wasn't spoiled. I like always working, like cleaning stuff, like doing the gutters, cleaning the windows, walking the dogs, washing things, cleaning bikes. In the Ducati garage, I go down and help sort all the bikes out with Porsche garage as well. So like
Right.
help clean the cars and stuff. I wasn't like a spoiled brat. Like I worked for it,
Yeah.
but yeah, whatever it was.
It's wild thinking back there,
Bike-wise,
isn't it? Like thinking
yeah.
that sort of stuff. I was just doing it the other day, like just reminiscing a little bit about all that sort of time. 'Cause the time you spend with your dad's
Yeah.
rad as well, right? Like
Yeah,
going away,
24/7.
going away racing and
Yeah.
everything. It's really, really nice.
Like training and stuff. I was saying this, I got an apprentice, he's 16, and he's really into his bikes at the minute. And he's doing pretty good. He's fit, he's a good kid, listening and stuff. So I'm trying to help him as much as I can. And I was saying to Callum, like, I used to get a train, there's no lie now, so I save my dinner money, I get a train from Merthyr, so that's where you've been today, by
Yeah.
Park Wales,
Yeah.
from there to Cardiff to Newport, and then ride from Newport train station to Langston, which at to Garth Hopkins' house.
Okay.
So that's far. On a
It's
BMX,
far.
that's far.
On a BMX.
Honestly, man, it's far. It's a fair way away, that is. Just to go on a turbo trainer.
Really?
Yeah, should be like middle of winter. I'd go there just to go on a turbo trainer. Twice a week, I'd be. Same
Then
to
come
go,
back.
Yeah, same to go to the skate park.
Yeah.
The only skate park was in Newport or Bristol. And like, you just do it because I love riding, I love racing. Like, I love riding bikes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Wild, isn't
yeah, it
it?
was good. It was good times, man. I loved it. Like, sometimes a bit difficult. Like, I guess like a very silent drive home sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, although I was really lucky actually, in that my dad was not like the pushy guy at all. He was never that bothered. My dad was just like, I don't know. It's really weird to think back, but like as long as I was having fun and
Yeah.
there was no like, wasn't asked at all about results. My dad's like the most chilled out dude.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't, I don't know. He's almost like a monk. He's like a Buddhist monk, my dad. just like zen. Do you know what I mean? All the
Yeah.
time. Just like I've never heard him get angry, ever.
That sounds
But-
like my stepdad or my brother. That
Right.
does.
So he wasn't. My dad wasn't that like pushy dad. He was just like, yeah, whatever.
My dad is complete opposite.
Is he? What sort of dad do you think you're gonna be?
I don't know. What do you reckon, babe? Ree's hoping, everyone's hoping it's not a boy. Because it's just. I'll have a training by the time he's 3, I reckon. That'll be a
Start
nightmare.
running sprints.
Yeah.
Balance bike.
something on
Straight
a
out the
bike.
womb. Boom.
Yeah,
Balance
I've been
bike.
straight on a phone. I've been like
He's riding out of hospital.
speaking to Marin. I was like, I need a balance bike. You don't understand. I need to have a balance bike. I was like, I know you don't make them, but you can make one for me.
Oh dear. People listening, I guess, because they don't know. You
Oh yeah,
due a baby
yeah,
pretty soon.
having a baby, which I'm very excited about. Which generally I'm super excited. Me and my partner, Marie. So
Especially thinking back, like you were just saying about being a,
6th
being
of
a
September.
kid and having a dad who was willing to do all that stuff for you. Hopefully you can.
Well, this
do
is
something
I'm a bit
similar,
stressed
man.
out at the minute. We're trying to like move from where we are now to like get a bigger place.
Yeah.
I guess it's just trying to provide. And I don't think I'll be very good at changing nappies and stuff, but I'll do my best to earn as much money as I can for us to have nice things and you know, live a nice life. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
go on nice
Yeah, I was looking at the
holidays.
price of like a 65 recently, just out of curiosity. They're expensive.
Insane, man.
Yeah, I think they're like $4,500 for a 65 or something.
My like
Jesus.
little brother's racing at him, he's 17 and like I think he had a new Husky. It was a lot of money, like
Yeah.
8-9 grand, I think. Something
Really?
like that, yeah. And then they put all the bits on it,
Yeah, I know.
suspension.
You
And
can't
then
just take it out and ride it.
Same with mountain bikes,
Yeah. Yeah.
like race entries, fuel, food. All these kids got trainers. They're all paying trainers to, you know,
Yeah.
Strength Coach Factory or Alan Millway or, you know,
Yeah.
that's got to be insane money.
Yeah, for sure. It's commitment.
Tires,
Yeah.
tires 70 quid now, innit? I
Yeah.
think.
It is. Tires have gone through the roof. Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
so it's expensive sport, really, innit?
Yeah.
But
it is
we love
expensive sport.
doing it, so it is what it is. It'll be what it is, isn't it? So
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So rewind back a little bit then. So you got towards the end of your first riding career, bit burnt out,
I guess so.
20 years old, other
20
stuff going
years
on as
old.
well.
So I was never into like drinking, drugs, anything like that. I didn't go away and do any of that.
Right.
So I was never like one to go to a club or anything. I was like into music. So we go to like gigs, but I wasn't drinking, like, you know, that wasn't me. I didn't get brought up like that.
Right.
So I wanted to start a band because I was in a band from when I was like really kid anyway. I was like really young kid. So I was into like punk and stuff like that.
Probably from those videos though.
Yeah, it was.
sure,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was. It was just from like the motocross videos and then like Mud Cows and Sprung and I guess all them videos. I was into like that alternative music and then basically I just wanted to be in a band. So I was in a band anyway, which was just a bit of a joke, like not joke, like just a mess about with your friends. And yeah, so I joined this band. I just basically put the same work ethic as what the mountain biking, you know, that same work ethic that got put into me from a young kid for racing and stuff. I just put it into mountain biking.
Right.
Into mountain biking.
Into being in a band.
Into being in a band.
Okay. Who are the dudes in the band with you then? Like where did they all come from?
Honestly, I kicked so many people out the bands,
Really?
right?
So it's your band, you created it.
Nah, it was somebody else's band.
Right.
And then I kicked him out of it.
Jesus.
I was a nightmare.
That's probably normal in the music industry, isn't it? Isn't that something that just
It's
happened?
ruthless.
Is it?
Yeah, it's ruthless.
Fuck.
Mountain bikers like don't even have a clue about ruthless the music industry is. So basically, right, I kicked all these people out to get a real good band, and then we got it, and it started doing really well. Toured everywhere, right, up and down the bloody world, pretty much.
Really?
Right?
Right.
Yeah, just relentless touring, right? I loved it. It was wicked, and we got to where we wanted to get. I wanted to go that little bit further. So I got a manager involved because that's what you do when you get to a certain level.
Okay.
And it was the worst thing I ever done in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I started putting us on tours we never wanted to go on, filled the boys full of, their heads full of like, you know, we can be the next Bring Me the Horizon or something like that, and it just wasn't working. And I kind of got full of it then, and I was at that point I bought a motocross bike, back into riding motocross bikes, wanted to be Ricky Carmichael, and I just left the band. So
Right.
yeah, so I left the band then. So I done 2005 to 2012 in the band.
Mm-hmm.
It done really well. I was really happy with everything it, you know, we achieved, and it was quite successful. We had a little record label,
Right.
and just started riding motocross again.
Right.
So
Let's not skip over this. It's right interesting. Tell me about like what's it like being in a band, dude? Like it must be.
oh yeah,
insane.
it was good. Yeah, it was good. At the start, it was really difficult because it was hard to get people to listen.
Yeah. And what 2005? So we've got YouTube, maybe.
Nah, nothing like that. We had MySpace, I think.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Yeah, MySpace was sick. Yeah.
MySpace for music. Yeah.
We had MySpace, used to like release demos and like just give them out in the crowd and stuff. I guess it was a lot more like word of mouth there. And I like,
What
I
sort
can
of
remember
music is it? It's punk.
hardcore punk.
Hardcore punk.
Yeah, like really like loud shouting. If you go on the internet and type in brutality,
Oh
will
look,
prevail.
I've looked, mate.
Yeah.
I've listened to some
For
music
the
last night.
listeners. Yeah.
I listened to
They'll
some
have-
music last night. Oh yeah, sorry for the listeners. Yeah.
Yeah. They'll have a shock.
But what I saw some of like probably the latest stuff.
Mm.
I wrote a song down. It was doing really, really well. The Path.
Yeah. I was in a band at that point.
Yeah.
I wrote that. Yeah.
Like a lot of YouTube views.
Yeah, like million odd. Something.
Yeah.
I haven't checked for a long time.
1.6 million.
Is it?
Yeah. I think it's 1.6.
I haven't had any money out of that.
Have you not?
No.
That's a lot of views, isn't it?
I left season I.
Yeah.
So
So where did you go on tour then? Like before, like in between all this? Like, what's it like?
when
being
we
in a band,
first
dude?
started going on tour, it was just like in the UK. So I remember like my friend put this little tour together for us. I think like one man and his dog come. Wasn't very good. I can remember like running away from like Pizza Huts and stuff like that, not
Really?
paying. Yeah, I didn't have no money. Just whatever. Just cracked on with it. But it was a good laugh. Like it was character building, and as we started getting bigger, then like people got into us and stuff. People would book us like all around the UK, and then we got asked to. Oh, we went and done a European tour. I think it was the second or third year in, and that's where it's at, like Germany.
Okay.
And like people are buzzing on it out there. Like everyone wanted to be like involved, and like people will feed you. People will actually pull you up.
Right.
Because trying to get somewhere to stay is a nightmare when you're in a band. Like on a Monday night,
'Cause
no
they
one
don't want
wants
you.
you. in it.
They
Yeah,
don't
no
want
one
you.
wants you in your house.
Yeah,
They like
no.
a bunch of smelly boys sleeping on your floor.
Yeah.
So we like go on tour, like go to Europe quite a lot. I bought a T4 because I was fed up of paying people to borrow vans because that was a nightmare. Because none of us really like, you had to be like 21
Okay.
and then,
to
like,
rent something.
to rent a van.
You need something for what was 5 people in a band.
5 people
then
in the
some
van
space for
and space
kit.
for gear.
Yeah.
So I bought a T4, which is a bit too small really, but somehow we made it work, and that was wicked. Like we just drove everywhere, and it was like, yeah, it was awesome.
That
Started
sounds
playing
brilliant.
festivals, started getting bigger and bigger. Then we started getting on like bus tours. So we go like in a bus, and you just drive around in a bus. That was sick, or you get people to drive you, and yeah, it was good. It was really good times. Like I didn't, we played we played big shows and stuff, like big festivals,
Yeah.
but it was mostly like 200 to 300 people a night.
Right. Okay.
And
Yeah, I had a quick YouTube last night and I saw like you headlined a festival somewhere, probably a few festivals. One of them was
Yeah.
like a Red Bull stage somewhere or something.
yeah,
It's
we
probably
did
the
stuff
most
like that.
awkward interview I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
You must know the one, man.
I
I'll
don't
show you
know.
after.
There was
There's
loads
a
of
guy
them,
and he's
man.
like, he didn't know what question to ask you, so he's scrolling on his phone and he's like,
Oh,
Wait
man, we
for
had
ages.
loads of shocking interviews. All the best interviews are like fanzines,
Yeah.
where people like make themselves,
Yeah.
which is not really in mountain biking.
No, you don't really have that, no.
I think there's room for that as well.
Probably
For
is.
like somebody quite DIY and small
Yeah.
to like do little fanzines that
Yeah.
they just print themselves.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Because they were
Probably is.
really good. Like fanzines were massive. Like I still got loads of them. Like and like fanzines were really good. I thought they were a lot better than magazines. Like
Yeah, Yeah, like you say, someone go out and cover like an event or something, get some interviews, throw it all together.
Yeah, which is not even that. Well, I guess like Shredder magazine is a bit of a fanzine, like but more thought out and more money put into it, and you know that's like got that vibe. I feel like that cool vibe.
Yeah,
like
I've never really seen a
fanzine.
music one, so I don't know what
No,
you're like
the,
comparing it to. So
let me get it. I can stretch it.
it's all right. Yeah, go for it.
Sender was like it.
Sender. I know Ollie will be listening.
Yeah, that was
Hashtag bring back
that was
Sender.
like yeah, I know, man. He's like shit. I don't know what he's doing with that. But like that, like yeah, it's like they're from Scotland. Shredder magazine.
Yeah.
And like that's got like a really cool like, you know, small vibe. You know, not small. Like more intimate and like more cool, I guess.
In-depth stuff as well.
Yeah, I guess that's what like Dirt was back in the day.
Dude, Dirt was so good. I mean, when you said about that
But that's
first
nothing
one,
against like Mountain Bike UK.
No, not at all.
because MBUK
no,
is
it's all
sick
got a
as
place.
well.
It's all got a place, right? But those early Dirts, man, I totally forgot about how much that influenced me until you mentioned it. Because I had that exact one, and I remember because it had motor in it and mountain biking and dual and fucking all this cool stuff. It was like glossy images.
BMX.
Everything was in there. It's like everything I enjoyed as a kid was in this one magazine.
I can see so many classic images from Dirt magazine in my head right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, and then right now, because the internet, so you just pick your phone up and you just scroll through crap, right? How many of them images do you really remember in your head?
Yeah, not many at all. Nah, hardly any.
I can't really
Hardly
pick
any.
up one right now in my head.
There's one at the minute that I'm thinking of, only because it's Pink Bike Photo Comp and it's Bay Butter's a mate of ours.
I don't
And
go on Pink Bike.
He's in second at the minute.
Right.
Well, no, sorry, it's the final Pink Bike Photo Comp. So I've got that image, but you're right, man. There's so much content that you just
So much shit, man.
just scroll
Can I
through
say?
it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so much shit on it.
Yeah.
And I guess you can say, like, I push it up. Yeah, like, I probably agree. Like, it's just another photo. But that's how it's gone. It's just another photo.
Yeah.
Where before, like...
So much quality stuff as well, though, that you probably do skip over, where if you probably do pause and go, actually, that's a really good photo.
Yeah.
I think it's just that thing of it being in a magazine. It's just totally different, isn't it?
Send a magazine. Like, their magazine's there, right? Or the Dirt 100. I can, like, picture. So, I don't know. It's like, I guess when it's on print, you register it more.
Yeah, definitely. No, I agree totally, mate. Totally.
It's
So
like track walk, like World Cup track walk. It's happening. So you go on your phone, all stories from the World Cup riders walking down a track. So you've seen the track, so you don't watch the track preview.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
you've seen the result before it's even...
Yeah, that's frustrating. I hate that. I hate that.
It's the same now with motocross. Now you got like all these motor riders like film, well, not so much in motocross, but then you got like Racer X and stuff like that, saying like, oh yeah, this is happening. Dino's looking at this line. Somebody's just quadded this.
Yeah. So by the time it comes around, there's not really many surprises left.
Nah, because you know, like Austin Fortner's going to double, it's going to quad
It's
up.
definitely, it's like, I wouldn't say intrusive, but I remember being, as a kid, like, I loved all that behind the scenes stuff because it was hard to access because you had to buy, like,
Yeah, but now it's not.
a VHS, whereas now it's everything. A lot of athletes have got a vlog and you sort of know
There's
everything.
no filter, there's no divide anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
You just, like...
Which is great in some respects, but it's also pretty bad in others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, like these big celebrities and stuff, like, can cope with that, I guess. I don't know.
Mate, it must be horrible.
Imagine being like, you know, when these top motocross riders and you get constant crap coming through your phone all the time.
Oh, it must be horrible.
You know, people just abusing you and...
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, dude, I've said since we even started doing this whole podcast thing that like I'm so on the fence with social media because it's you need it, but I'm like there's this fine balance of just being able to really like disconnect from it as well.
Yeah.
And so many people have got probably a really unhealthy relationship with it. Just checking because it obviously releases chemicals in your brain.
I do it, man. I nightmare for it. Just picking my phone up, checking it, and like my missus goes nuts to me, like, and then you would probably say like, oh, AJ's on about no filters. I record a lot of crap, right? Just like joking stuff, like filming, cooking and stuff. But it's a joke. It's like, I know the difference between that and reality. Like, you know, what I'm doing is pretty much, it's just a piss take.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It is difficult, isn't it? Social media.
It's weird.
Probably
In some
contradicting
respects,
myself a lot, but there.
It's, yeah, well, it's,
What do you
I don't
reckon,
know.
Ray?
I don't know.
She's gone to sleep.
Gone to sleep.
Pregnant woman.
Yeah, it's done. Game over. I'm just on the fence all the time, and I'm constantly thinking like, how can I get away from it? But then, like you say, you need it, and you'll know from running a business, like you need to use it.
Less of it was, I guess, from social media.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm really trying to be mindful these days. Weekends, I'm pretty good. Like I'll disconnect from it. I've got another phone, like a little Nokia. So I'll just switch to that.
Use that.
Yeah, and you can't do anything. Or if someone wants you, ring me.
Yeah.
And I'm really trying to get back to that, like not messaging people. I know we've exchanged quite a few messages recently, but like trying not to do that. You know, like my parents, ring them because it like it makes their day if you've rang.
I hate texting.
Yeah,
I just love phoning people.
Yeah,
no
just ring people.
No one answers the phone these days.
Well, it's always a bit weird as well. Because some people are like, hello,
hello.
What's this? I didn't know you could even use it for this. It's an Instagram device, isn't it?
I got like people I phone all the time. So like my mate Owen, I'll do like a proper phone call to him every day, like probably an hour's long. Like, not even lying, like an hour. We just talk about crap. My mate Gedge, it was just like a plumber. Just talk crap to him. My other mate Rob Pandy. And who else do I phone? I phone my mother. Phone my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just phone people. Phone Marie.
You got to.
Yeah. Even if you got nothing to talk about, we just have an argument.
Just say something abusive and see what happens. See how it goes. No, I agree, man. It's weird.
Phoning people. Like.
It's weird. It's getting strange, but I'm trying really hard not to fall into that trap of just spending evenings doing social media and blah blah blah. In fact, I've said for a while, not this one, but I'm going to put an episode of the podcast out with no social media push behind it. Just see what happens. Just see what happens.
Probably do crap.
I don't know with a podcast. It's weird because the listeners are subscribed somewhere else. So I think I could probably put one out and it'll do it all right. But then it always does need that little push from social media or whatever.
To MC.
Do you not?
I only see they've gone up because somebody said they've gone up.
Interesting. Okay. See, I subscribe to loads of stuff, so every day I refresh it and it's like...
I subscribe to 9 Club on YouTube. That's it, really.
They're legit.
But I don't really go on... I got like an iPad. We haven't got a TV, if you noticed.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
We've got an iPad somewhere. Don't know where it is. Got a laptop, but there sometimes you can watch Netflix on. But
when we bought our house, I didn't want a TV, but I bought it by accident, which was a real nightmare. And it's just
crap, isn't it? Like, what are you going to watch? EastEnders and that?
It's a load of shit, mate, most of it. 99.9% of it is utter shit. Let's jump back really quick. Been in that band. I'm so interested in the band, dude. I'm sorry.
Let's talk about the band then.
How do you keep that energy up? Because for most people who have never or might not have ever seen a hardcore punk show, it's energetic.
Oh, it's insane.
It's wild.
Yeah,
you see that music video for, I can't remember the name of it, sorry, Path.
Yeah. Like everyone's like jumping around. It's kind of like a weird dance, I guess. It's like its own little dance moves for it and stuff. And like,
how do you keep that going all the time?
I don't know. Like I was straight edge. I never like.
That's kind of what I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Did it get out of shape with drugs or drink or anything?
I think people do it, but I didn't. Not because like I'm trying to be like Mr. PC, but I generally was straight edge until I was 30. I broke edge and I had a drink. Like,
really?
So from when I was like 18 to 30, maybe 31, I was completely straight edge. So completely straight edge means like don't drink, don't smoke, don't take drugs. I didn't mean I was like boring.
Yeah,
it just means that I wasn't into drinking. But I didn't drink because like when you're going out racing, it's not a thing, like, you know.
Yeah, it's not. No, I agree.
You're going racing like on a weekend. You didn't like hang around in the park and that.
Same, exactly.
And I was
same.
up till like all hours in the morning, getting my kit ready, goggles, helmet, bike, loading a van.
Dude, same, exactly same.
You didn't go out drinking.
Yeah,
like. I wasn't interested in it either. Like.
No, same. It's weird because I didn't really drink either until I was probably 25, 26, something like that. Same. I didn't need to. Like,
I don't drink now. I have like a social beer or like, you know, after we finish a ride or something, I'll go to the pub and I have like a pint of Guinness or Thatchers or whatever, but I'm not a drinker. If I had 4 pints, I'd be steaming.
Yeah, so
legit, like I'd be steaming.
My tolerance is terrible these days. That's why earlier I was like, I'm driving, so I'm only having one. like literally just one. All right, so the band then, dude, like, what? So got quite big. Sent to
Yeah, it did.
Sent to really blow up.
Um,
Again, the YouTube video
Yeah.
is
Well,
huge numbers.
At one point, we released our album, Scatter the Ashes. I called it Scatter the Ashes because I wanted it to be the last album.
Right.
So that's what
So
it's
you were
called,
already like
I was like done
over
with
it.
Yeah.
Is it hard to be over it and play shows like that?
Nah, because I was like, right, boom, we're gonna get to this point, and it's done.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
I don't like bands that draw things out too much. You know.
Yeah.
Like how many good bands write 4 good albums? How many bands write 4 good albums?
True. That Scatter the Ashes, was that the second or what was
That
it?
was the second album.
Second album. Apparently,
Wrote-
second's like hardest,
Yeah.
right?
So we wrote 3 EPs and 2 albums. So I was thinking like I'm done. Like I can't really write any more lyrics. Like and yeah. So we called it Scatter the Ashes, and iTunes just come about.
Okay.
All that, but there's like records. If you look through there, there's a load of like fancy records. You know, like I gotta show you, man. I gotta show you.
Yeah, let's look.
Let me show you. Not very good for the listeners, mine, is it?
No, it's all right. It's all good.
What's up there? Here we go. It's just one. So there's like double record, matte sleeves. Like, it looks really old, but that was like the effect of it.
Right. Is that one of yours, is it?
Yeah, so
Right, oh, nice.
our record.
That's dope.
Me, but look.
Oh, yeah.
Shorting about.
That's
And
cool.
then like, yeah, you open it up and it's like 12-inch record, like fancy color records and stuff, like a big orange and yellow splat on it. It looks awesome. And like that was what we sold, and they sell really well.
Okay.
But then iTunes come about, and we went in the normal iTunes chart, not like a rock chart or metal chart or whatever. We went to number 61 in the album chart, the main complete
That's
album,
huge.
yeah, which is huge.
Yeah.
Like for a hardcore band
Yeah.
that basically screams. There was no singing. You know, it went to like that in the album chart. So a bit that explained the size of this band at that point. And yeah, it was sick, man. It was mad, like, you know, to do something like that. I don't think any band has ever done that since either.
Wow.
So,
When you say it was blowing up as well, like was the money coming in and
not really, no.
No.
It's like quite a niche thing, isn't it? Hardcore, like
I suppose it is, yeah.
how many hardcore bands could Joe Bloggs off a street name?
I guess
None, really.
no, probably not. I'm trying
Yeah.
to think. No, I mean the one like you said I'd relate to is probably BMTH now, like but they
Yeah.
weren't like that.
They were
Early days.
Yeah, early days.
Yeah,
they
but
were.
then they went the opposite way now,
Yeah.
like pretty much pop music in a way.
So like when I said like I got a manager on board,
Yeah.
basically I wanted to like boost things a little bit. I see a lot of riders get managers now, so I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I got this manager on board and he wanted us to play like with bands that I just didn't give a shit about, like
Okay.
bands I couldn't hear about, like dead end tours that are not going to go anywhere. You're just going to go and open for somebody that people don't care who's opening. They just want to see the main act. They don't care who's on before. You might get like one new listener out of it. And we kind of like peaked in our scene, and I didn't think there was room for us to be in another scene because I wasn't going to sing, because I don't think I could sing to start with. And I wasn't willing to change the style of the band, the sound of the band. And yeah, it's a difficult one, really.
Right.
You either like top out and then quit while you're winning, or just keep moving forward.
Yeah. One just have to change
Yeah,
Probably
you have to change the sound,
the
like,
sound
yeah.
of it, yeah.
And I didn't want to do that. I
Okay.
wanted to stay true to what I'm doing, like, you know. I didn't want to, like, it's called selling out, really, innit?
Yeah.
I didn't want to sell out on
Yeah.
what I was doing.
Yeah.
Because you know, I really loved that style of music, and I don't want to just like start. Nothing wrong with Booming Riser, man. They were always going to be that big band, but we wasn't, like, you know. So
Yeah.
So I decided I wanted to like end the band, and the boys didn't. So basically, they carried on, got a new singer. I personally think it's flopped.
Still going?
Yeah, they're still going.
Cool.
It's not doing very well. I don't know why they're still doing it, to be honest with you, but there you are. That's up to them. But yeah, I think I started another band after that then, just as like a bit of fun with some mates, and I was wicked because we just like played the show every now and then, wrote one little demo of 4 or 5 songs, only played them songs, and it was really good. We were just all busy and like just kind of like drifted off a bit, like, but that was really cool. That was called Mind Control. But yeah, with Brutality, we're very like, I still love everything we done, like the music. I stand by it. Like,
Good.
It is. I think it is. I know it's kind of big idea, but I think it is really good what we did do. Like all the artwork, everything that went into it. I love them days.
That video is rad, dude. I watched it last night. Like,
yeah, it was like a like this
it's in
guy.
like an old church or something, right?
Yeah. It's like a old boys. Apparently it's haunted. Nothing's haunted, but apparently it was haunted. So we like went in. It was loads of graffiti and stuff in there. With like, you know, like Nazi signs and stuff like that. I don't stand for none of that. So like we just whitewashed through all the walls. Got all the cabs in there. Got some generators and just filmed it. Some guy come from, because no one filmed then. It was not even a thing.
It's 2011, 12 maybe.
11, I think we filmed that. That wasn't even a thing, and so some guy come from Lowestoft to film that, miles away.
I don't know where it is.
You just Lowestoft's like the furthest point over there, isn't it?
I don't know. Is it over Norwich way? I don't know, man. It's over there, isn't it, somewhere?
Yeah, past like Ipswich.
Sorry if you're
and all
listening
that.
from
Lowestoft. It's miles away.
There'll be someone for sure.
Absolutely miles away. So they come from like all the way over there. A guy just in another band who happened to be like pretty good at filming, and yeah. Oh, it was the start of YouTube and all, I guess.
Yeah.
When did
probably is around.
YouTube? Yeah. YouTube really started around that time, wasn't it?
Somewhere around then, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. Yeah,
Crazy
I guess
time.
so. Yeah. Everyone started having like Facebook. That was a hard time as well. So MySpace ended. It kind of died a death. I don't know why, because it was really good. And then like it wasn't a platform for bands to be online.
Right.
So like we had Tumblr. Can you remember Tumblr?
Yeah, vaguely, yeah.
Yeah. So Tumblr was a thing then. And I don't even know what bands do now. Facebook, is it? Or Instagram?
Probably
Probably.
Instagram, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
I see
Instagram.
loads of bands on Instagram, yeah. So it's Instagram now.
Crazy. Do you miss it or what?
I do miss playing live shows. I do like miss like writing music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I did do a lot of that.
Right.
I love it. Like honestly, music is the biggest thing really in my life. Like it's bigger than bikes. I love listening to music. I get this like mad emotion in my head, and I can hear things like, honestly, man, it just puts me in this trance. I love music. I can just sit there all day and listen to it. Like if we go to work and there's no music on, I can't function.
Right.
That's how bad I am.
Really?
Yeah, I have to have music on.
All sorts of stuff.
Everything from like reggae to
To Zeb.
to like blues. You know, like I listen to anything really. I
Right.
give anything a try as long as it's like not ridiculous. As long as it's got some sort of like constructive. Because basically you can get music as crap, can you?
Yeah. I think that, for me, like the new sort of, what do they call it, like mumble rap?
Yeah, that's
Not
because they
feeling
take
it,
too
mate.
many drugs though.
Yeah,
They're
they're
all
all
on
high
that,
on the purple drink,
yeah,
right?
yeah. The lean.
The lean,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Not into it.
But then like
But
when
some
you
of it, I'm
when
like,
you
oh,
think
that's
about it, like that's involved too.
Yeah.
Like that's where they've gone with it. So they've like basically flat out taken this drug, and they you know, like 2 Chainz and stuff. They've evolved into this drug. So some of it I don't mind.
Yeah, some of it, some of it, I'm like, oh, that's all
Yeah,
right.
so,
But
like,
it's the new kids, and that look, I hate the look as well, with the tattooed faces and shit.
Yeah,
like,
it's pretty gnarly, isn't it?
yeah,
That's 6ix9ine's a clown, like.
yeah, that crew.
But then,
I'm
like,
not-
do you know that the one that killed himself or died or whatever, that XXX Tennessee or whatever,
yeah.
I thought he was a clown, right? And then I listened to this one album. He got a song like Moonlight or something, and that's really good.
Okay.
And then he got songs on it that sound like my band.
Right, really? So
Yeah.
it's super diverse.
Honestly, right, listen to this now. It's insane.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Like, oh yeah, there's this guy writing this music. Will this play it? Pull up. I'll say the
We'll
track
put
name.
We'll put a link in the thing. because if it's on Spotify and it's got someone else's music in it, probably best not take that chance. You never know, do you? I got a little bit of a telling off once for using Metallica.
Really?
Yeah.
What, playing at the start of the show?
Yeah. When I had no idea that people actually listen to this thing, I was like, oh, I'll be all right. Oh, turns out it's not all right at all. You can't just use Metallica.
What song is it? Travis Barker's on it.
Okay. Oh, was it Metallica? I can't even remember. Something like... Oh, yeah, that's it.
Mad.
That's nothing like what you'd think it would be, is it?
Nah, it's
Huh.
pretty much like, if you want to kill yourself, it's good music to listen to. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's proper emo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Slit your wrist
I'll
stuff.
check
But
I'll check the
like
album out.
that album is really good.
Yeah. I'll check it out.
But yeah, like that's like that form of rap has come from like they're all doing too many drugs, isn't it? That's how they've come to that.
Yeah.
But then like you've got the grime scene, like really upbeat, like sharp, like real sharp on your feet, and with everything they say, and that's really good as well. Like I like grime the first time round. Never mind now. Like so, I liked all that stuff when I was a kid. Like you know,
right, okay.
like Dizzy and like Skep and all and BBK and all that stuff was like first time round.
And that's come round again.
Yeah, it's come round
I
again.
feel old now. I thought, wow,
Yeah,
we're on the same...
like Skepta and all that. And like well,
That's what, like 5 or 6 years ago or something.
well, no, he's massive again now, isn't he?
Yeah, so he's gone and come back.
Yeah, it was a
didn't
long
even
time.
realise.
It was like 2005, first
Wow.
time he come around, wasn't it?
Jesus Christ, yeah.
I can remember
that's
listening to
scary.
that when I was 17 in the car.
Really?
Yeah, when I first had a car and you know go places and like Dizzy, Skepta,
Yeah, Just a Rascal album.
yeah,
So good.
so good. A Boy in a Corner,
Yeah.
oh, so good. Wiley and all that. I'd have all that on as a kid, and now it's back on again, isn't it?
I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah,
Dude,
everything comes around, doesn't it? Fashion,
Yeah.
like 90s stuff's back in fashion now.
Yeah, it is, for sure.
I liked some weird sunglasses and baggy chinos, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is though. Like you got
Sorry,
it on,
with
yeah.
baggy
It is, yeah.
chinos.
Vans, but
Yeah, I know what you mean,
But that's
yeah.
what we wore when we were kids, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's true. It's weird how it all comes back around.
Everything spins around and comes
Yeah,
back.
it does.
Somehow.
But I'm just wearing like the old stuff still. I just don't buy clothes.
Remember Bernie's? Remember them?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
They're back.
Really?
Kids,
Bernie's
honestly, is like a load of skaters at the minute, all wearing Bernie's.
With
again.
would they have a line down?
With a
the
double
side?
line down
Yeah.
them, didn't they? Old school. I had a pair of Bernie's.
Yeah, for me
You
too.
should catch cranks all the time.
I used to have rollerblade a little bit, and I used to drag jeans behind me like a fucking wizard.
Rollerblading, I wasn't cool, I was. That's so cool.
No, it's not.
I never had rollerblades.
I'll edit that bit out. Man. So yeah, band ends.
Yeah, so the band ended, and I wanted to be Ricky Carmichael, so I went and had a go at that, and I ended up breaking my neck and back really bad in 2013.
Jeez.
So I had the whole of 2013 out of my life. Boom, gone. Just lay in bed. It was pretty gnarly, to be honest with you. I thought like I couldn't really pay my bills because I didn't earn any money. I was self-employed.
Yeah.
And no insurance or nothing like that. So yeah, that was pretty much the end of
Motocross crash.
riding bikes. Yeah,
Was it?
it was like a local sand track, and I hit this like big hole.
Yeah.
It was like first lap, first race, first day race of the day, first lap. I just hit this big hole, went over the bars, didn't get a chance to put my hand out, landed face first. I can remember seeing my feet come over me, like that's how hard I hit the ground. Didn't realise I broke my neck at first or whatever. I didn't realise. I just got up. I thought, oh my god! Like I would have got back on the bike, but the bars, like rental bars, and they just dipped down, didn't they? So they were knackered. So luckily, thank God that was broke. Like because
Yeah,
I would have
otherwise
got
you
back on the bike otherwise. And got in the van, started driving back home. Sorry, and then it fully kicked in. Then like all the adrenaline started dropping off. I realised I was in agony, crying my eyes out, like couldn't turn my head, stuck in one gear, shouldn't have been driving.
Yeah.
All I wanted to do was get to the hospital. So I got to the hospital and they made me sit down and wait for ages. And my missus come in, she like finished work. My mother and my missus come up pretty much at the same time. And then they put me in and they actually realised that I broke my neck. So, boom, bang me full of morphine. That was it. I was lay there for the next year, like pretty much.
Really?
Just in a
How long
big
in
neck
hospital
brace and
for?
stuff. wasn't in there that long. I was trying my best to get out there, to be honest with you. Should have just stayed here longer, but I can't remember now. Marie, how long was I in hospital for when I broke my neck? It wasn't too long, was it? Yeah, I just
You
wanted
got
to get out
discharged,
there.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
I don't know why. I thought I was okay,
Yeah.
and I wasn't. I really wasn't
Gnarly.
okay. Like, I broke my C5 and 6 and T3 and 4.
Right.
So, yeah, I still pay the price for it now,
Yeah.
big time. Yeah, winter time is, I'm in a hell of a state. Like, I can't, I can't, like, function properly. I can't turn my head. I can't, like, move my shoulders properly. It's horrible. Like, it's not good. So,
That's scary.
yeah,
Anything back and next.
I just
Scary.
remember, like, taking my neck brace off at that time as well, because I was like,
Didn't
yeah,
get
it's
help?
not cool anymore. I don't know if it would have helped.
Oh, you didn't have one on?
Didn't have it on, took it off.
See, it's hard to say, isn't it?
Remember, like, when neck braces were cool?
Yeah.
And then, like, Roxon stopped wearing them.
Yeah, and then they weren't cool anymore.
Yeah.
And now they're not cool.
And I was like, oh, they're toilet seats. I don't want arrow on my neck.
Toilet seats.
Get it off my neck. But
Dude,
would
at
it
the time,
helped?
I used to sell Liat.
Yeah.
We had a good time selling Liat. It's like
Yeah.
everybody
I had
wanted
a Liat.
Everybody wanted them.
I can remember taking it off and just down in
Yeah,
it.
done.
What happened? I just went to America and I come home and I had jet lag. I'd only been home a day, not even a day. And it was a local race, and I was like, I was just been to America for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whatever it was, riding.
Yeah.
I was like, I've
fast.
been a parlor for 2 weeks. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to Brahms, bro. I just nailed myself.
Right.
Come from dry, prepped,
Yeah.
massive, wide, awesome tracks to tight, gnarly sand
Welsh
track.
track.
In South Wales.
It's a
Like,
reality check, innit?
yeah, so and then I guess I wasn't really interested in doing anything then, and I had a bike, had a little old Specialized thing. I went out around Cwmcarn Trail Centre, and I can remember just hitting a turn, like just coming in and just rolled around a turn. I was like, boom, that's it. I want to ride bikes again. I just got back into push bikes then.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Just like that. And that's what,
yeah,
like 2014, maybe?
2015, I think, something like
Right.
that. 14, 15, something like that.
Okay.
And then I done a season of racing for Skeens.
Okay. Straight back on. Happy to have you back.
I think so, yeah. Hopkins had to talk his way around it for me. So
Right.
John kindly gave me a bike for a year. And I went and raced like the British Championships and stuff, British Enduro Championships. Done really well with that.
It's probably Enduro's come onto the scene while you've been out as well.
Yeah, it was. There was no such thing as that.
No,
I raced
no.
mountain bikes years ago.
So you come back and there's a new discipline.
Yeah, it was like just downhill riding. You either had an uplift or pushed up. You know, it wasn't cool to ride cross country
No.
at all. So yeah, just like enduro bike, little Specialized enduro thing, and then Skeens give me this new bike again, and I had an orange after that actually. I'd done a few races on that. I'd done pretty well, and then Skeens took me on for a season, and I done really well then. So I had like, well, yeah, I say really well. I had like, you know, Masters. I was in Masters, so I had a lot of good results, like firsts and stuff, first and second. I think my worst result that year was third, I think, and in the British Championships and stuff as well.
Awesome.
And when I'd done a few EWSs, done 2 EWSs, I had a 16th.
Right.
Not overall, but a stage time.
Yeah.
16th, which was
Where was that?
Whistler.
Was it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So buzzing on that.
Yeah.
Didn't have to pedal, see. Non-pedal stage.
Perfect.
And then Saddleback took me on then.
Yep. This is the year before last.
2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, ish. Yeah.
Yeah,
Year
yeah.
before last, innit?
So I done a season with them. I had this like wicked bike, wicked kit.
Intense.
Yeah. And I trained my bogs off. Went and trained with Ben, strength coach.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Planger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Benja,
awesome.
Yeah. Wicked, like, and I just went in and I done my back in.
Oh.
And then I had like this, how is it called? Like when you disc scrubs against,
Okay.
do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but I don't know the technical. I can't even say technical.
Maria,
Technical name for it.
what was wrong on my back? Remember with the disc thing?
It's a good job Marie's here, innit?
Remember when my back went? I was in a hell of a state. Oh, the spine against the nerve, wasn't it? What was it?
I can't remember. Oh, my back.
Basically, one of my discs was running against my like spinal thing.
Cord.
No, not a spinal
Column.
cord. I don't know. Basically, my back
Something
was
in your
killing.
back, was
right?
it?
Yeah.
Right,
I don't know,
alright.
on my lower back, and I was in agony, done pretty crap. I had some good results, but I had some bad results as well, just from not being able to train or work or do the job properly on the bike. So I was just about to go into the next year, and I started doing less AVU.
Right. So that's been going like a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
Has it?
And at that point, it was just on like an hashtag.
Yeah.
And I done one batch of t-shirts. And basically, I skip all that story, right?
Right.
But a few people weren't happy, so I left the team, right?
Okay.
And then I went and, what did I do then? Marine gave me a bike.
Okay.
And John was like, yeah, happy days, you just do what you want.
John's a hero, man.
Yeah.
Good dude.
So I done 1 or 2 races, not many races. Done pretty well at the races I done. And I'm back on saddleback now for kit.
Oh, right, okay.
So water's under the bridge. Everything's all good. I haven't told anyone really I'm riding for saddleback yet because I'm waiting for the new kit to come.
Exclusive.
Yeah. So I've had like they sent me some helmets and stuff and some gloves and knee pads and
Troy
all
Lee
that.
stuff.
Yeah, Troy Lee stuff.
Cool.
So I went up for a meeting, sorted a bunch of things out, and it's all good. Happy days, because there was a bit of tension here, I guess.
Okay, right.
I don't know if you ever heard about that, but
No, I didn't.
yeah, so we
talk
sorted
about it
all
another
that
time
out.
if you want.
Yeah, it was just a silly thing, really. It was like miscommunication,
Okay.
and I think they thought I was going to start like making kit or something. I didn't really know, but it's all sorted now. It's all gravy. We're best mates again.
Cool.
I'm really happy to answer you because I don't like having like problems with people, like, I don't want to be like...
Yeah, for sure. Especially not in this industry because it's so
No,
bloody
it's tiny,
small.
it's
Everyone
small,
knows
yeah.
everyone, right?
Everyone knows everyone. And like, I'm not trying to step on toes or less have it. It was just basically an hashtag with a bit of a laugh behind it.
Right.
And it just blew up a little bit, like I don't know if it'll last forever. I'm not sure. And it's just, we just roll with it, like, So yeah, so we're back on Troy Lee. I'm super happy because I got some nice kit again. They're happy for me to do the less heavy stuff and all so
Okay.
yeah, it's good.
Awesome.
Really good.
Oh.
Buzzing on it.
Rewind a little bit though.
Got some nice kit again.
Good. Wow, what did you use last year? Old stuff.
No, I didn't even ride.
Wolf.
I didn't ride in kit because I was trying to get a kit sponsor.
Right.
And it's mad. No one would sponsor me because of less Avu.
Really?
Everyone just thought like, I don't know what people think actually, but I couldn't get a kit sponsor for the life of me. Wolf Sport probably wouldn't even.
Not even Bill had sponsored
No.
you, Wolf Sport.
I wouldn't have even had a sponsor from him. Let me turn this light on. Man.
No
Enough
worries.
room there. Yeah, I got enough on the cord.
Nice.
My umbilical cord is connected to the
Got you
old
rigged.
digital thing.
Rigged up. So let's have you. Because I'm
hang on,
relative.
let's go back to World Sport.
Yeah.
I would wear World Sport.
Would you?
Yeah. Have you seen their kit?
Not recently.
It's really good.
Good.
You were laughing over there. You're laughing at me. Have a look at their kit.
Well, then it must be new stuff.
Everyone takes a mick out
Wolf
of the World
Sport has been amazing for the motorcycle industry, motocross industry, because they
They've-
get people into kit,
Yeah.
nice and young.
They've been around forever.
They've been around forever.
Have you seen their new goggles?
No.
Watch this now, man. Honest to
Bill
God.
Brown, who owns Wolf Sport, is a G as well. 2 wives, no dramas. He loves it.
Wolf.
He is
He
cool.
got 2 wives.
Oh yeah,
Oh, fuck that.
2 wives, 2 roles.
Sport.
Hell of a guy.
Isn't that, babe? The 2 wives.
That's yeah. I'll tell you when we're not recording.
I'll do my head in Howard.
Yeah, no, one's hard enough.
eBay. Outdoor toys. Treads. No, treads, I haven't got them. Glenn Phillips, he got a motorbike shop and he sells these. And I've seen
Right.
them and they are really tidy.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
They're like really big and stuff. That they don't look very good there, but honestly, in real life, they're really
I'm
good.
gonna take your word for it, man. I'll take your word for it.
World Sport,
I'll try and go to a shop that sells them. Well, that might be pretty hard.
new goggles. They pay the athletes as well, don't they?
Yeah, oh dude, yeah, for sure.
when like Clinton Bars and all that used to be on it, I always used to take a mick
Yeah,
out
they
of
did.
them. I'd be like, come
I had
on,
a
boys.
buddy, Jamie Smith, who used to wear the stuff back in the day on the old moto.
Nah, they're not the ones.
Everyone had the jackets as well. Remember the Moonstrike
I
jackets?
never had one.
Oh man, I
I
did.
never had anything.
My
with sport
family was
life.
like a Wolf Sport family. You know when you see those ones at like some motor event where all the mum, the dad, everyone's got a Wolf jacket on.
Yeah.
That was me.
I was very lucky.
Purple Moonstrike
I
jacket.
say that now. I'm going back on my word, but I never had Wolf Sport. I always had Fox and Shift and.
All right.
all
You said
that
you weren't
stuff.
spoiled,
But
mate.
I was spoiled on that thing. But no, I would wear Wolf Sport. Fair play to him. He's been consistently going for all this amount of time.
Yeah, consistently average.
The gear's like really good as well.
Yeah.
Look at honestly, man. I
Honestly,
went to the
look at
shop the other day and Glenn had it, and I was looking at it, and I was like, fair play.
Yeah.
This is actually better than some of the top branded motocross stuff.
Okay.
Quality.
I've not seen it, mate, so I can't
Quality-wise.
argue.
Wolf.
Bring back Wolf.
Yeah. I wonder if anyone runs it.
On mountain bike,
No, motocross.
it's going to be someone. You know what that side of the sport's like, mate. If there's a couple of quid involved, we'll wear anything. Most of them.
Very true, I is.
Anything for now.
Bit of money.
Yeah, you need it. Yeah. So
Let's have you.
tell me about Let's Have You, man. Because I knew about it, obviously, but you know we only just properly recently connected, so I've been trying to like catch up on what's been going on and that. But
Yeah.
so where did it come from? What's the story? Come on, full story.
I never told anyone publicly the full story.
Really?
I don't know if I should. What do you reckon, Marie?
Definitely should.
Huh?
I would go into where it's really coming from.
Definitely should.
We touch upon the subject on the website,
Yeah.
and people are welcome to use their imagination.
All right, let's break this down.
Basically,
Let's
right?
break this down.
Basically, right? I got two really good friends they're really good. Yeah, they are really good friends. Two really good friends from growing up, right?
Yeah.
One's called Mostyn, the other's called Dixie, right? Dixie used to race motocross. He's given up now because he's just done his ACL and he's really fat. And, so at one point in the season, I can't remember what year it was. It was quite a long time ago, right? He crashed he didn't crash. He dabbed his leg on the motocross bike, just practicing, and he broke his leg really bad. Like snapped. Like what's that part called?
Fib.
Yeah, fib.
Yeah.
Like snapped that. Like cleaned it out. Like so it twisted and both snapped. It was an Elvis state, ruined his ankle and everything. So all he did was dab. He's a good rider. So he's come back from that injury. He was just really at the start of the year. And he started taking substances, not like race, like Lance Armstrong stuff, like stuff you'd have in a club.
Recreational substances.
Yeah.
Okay.
To go training, because he was behind on training, right?
Amazing.
Honestly, no.
Right.
So he started taking his stuff and he went a bit too far with it. And Mostyn then seen he was doing it, and Mostyn got involved in it, and Bushy got involved in it, and these are all my friends from growing up, right? So we'd all got riding mountain bikes, and we'd be going up hills, and they'd be smoking me, right? And like Mostyn then would get like to the top of the climb and like roll up a fag and have a fag, because he just cuts trees down.
Right.
He doesn't ride bikes, right?
Right.
But he does ride push bikes, but he doesn't like race or nothing. He don't care, like, you know. Yeah. And I was like, what the hell's going on?
So you'd be struggling, trying to get
Well,
up.
I don't think I was struggling.
Right.
I thought I was doing pretty good.
Okay, but yeah, the guy
But
who
they
shouldn't be able to go up the hill. Right, okay.
They would literally get to the top of the mountain at least 5-10 minutes in front of me. I'm not even exaggerating, man. It's insane. Like, they would fly up the mountain. It'd be fit riders coming out practicing with us, or like, you know, would be out riding and stuff, or we'd just bump into them, and the boys would just mule them up hills. Just annihilate them.
Really?
And they always had like Fanta with them. I never really understood why. So they would have a dab and then drink a Fanta.
Okay.
So along with that, this word "let's have you" started coming out. And they were meant to say "let's have you," because they were so off it, they'd be like, let's have it. Like, that's how they would be, right? And it like become a bit of a joke. So they'd be like, let's have it all the time. Like, just because they were off it. And they'd be flying up each other. And I didn't really understand. I didn't know what was going on, right? Because I'm never like, I'm not into drugs and that. Didn't take them, not into them. Didn't even know what they were, don't know what they looked like. And these boys are flat out off their chops, right? All the time. Saying let's have it. So the saying stuck, right? The boys got off that in the end. And
disclaimer.
Yeah. And
everyone's still alive, like we're all everyone's good.
And then the saying just kind of stuck.
Right.
And like we used to go to like America, with right California, there'd be like guys out there like Latvians and stuff racing GPs, they all be shouting let's have you. And like it was just funny, like it was just a funny little saying. And I don't know how, but I guess I must have said it like on my stories or something, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know. So like Kid and Chaos and all that.
Yeah.
Chaos Seagrave, Kid Edwards, Joe Breeden, all them like youngsters started picking up on it. I don't know how they did, because at that time I didn't know them, I didn't follow them.
Right.
Didn't have a clue. I knew who they were, but I didn't wasn't friends with them. Like, so they started picking up on it and started hashtagging it. And I just found it pretty funny, to be honest. It was just like a laugh, like whatever. It was just like, I was like, why are these kids saying that? It's, it's just, this is just a joke like type of thing. And I don't know, just started picking up a bit of pace, started snowballing. People just started hashtagging it, or people wanted to know what it was. And one of the boys, Jack, like one of the youngsters around here, he was like, do a t-shirt. And I just couldn't be bothered. Like, I couldn't think of a good design.
Right.
I couldn't be bothered. I just couldn't think of a good design. And like, I was like, do I really want to spend like 300 quid on printing t-shirts? That probably no one will buy. In the end, I come up with a t-shirt. So the original t-shirt design is an acid tab.
Okay.
So I thought it was really fitting.
Yeah.
For what it is. So we changed it. So we put like an extra mountain in there. And then the person on the bike, we put him wheeling.
Okay.
So that guy who's wheeling, originally that's an acid tab, but he's a professor and he invented acid.
Oh, right. The guy who had a
Albert.
shit ton of it and rode home. Didn't he ride a bike?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
How do you know about this?
You're a smart guy, mate. I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Albert something his name was,
yeah,
right?
that's right.
So he lived like in Switzerland or something like that, and that's what all the mountains for. So night to day to night or whatever, he was off his chops, right? So that's where the sun and moon come from. And then the mountains come from the original acid tab with a bike on it. So if you type in bike day, because there's a day, April the 15th, I think it is, every single year it's called bike day. Mm-hmm. And that's what it is. It's like
awesome.
Acid. It's an acid tab. So I thought that'd be really fitting. So I said to my mate, I was like, oh yeah, let's do this. And then we altered it a bit, and that was our first t-shirt design. So I thought, I'll just bang on a t-shirt. My mate got a t-shirt pressing company, banged on a t-shirt. They just sold straight away.
What do you do? How do you sell them?
I don't know. They literally had a box of them. Everyone local just bought
local
one.
people just
all local people, like nothing on the internet, nothing like none of that. And I think I sent one to Chaos and Kid. That was it then, wasn't it? I started wearing them, somebody else started wearing them, and it like kind of just grew. And it just organically grew. I didn't push it. It was just like,
it's the best way, man.
Yeah, it was like, it was no intention to try and make like a t-shirt company or nothing. It just started happening. So I printed another batch. They all went. So I printed another batch. They all went. And it just kind of like started happening like that. So I thought, hang on, we can make a little brand here. So we just made a brand. And that's basically it. Like,
really?
Yeah, there's nothing else to it. We done, if you look at the social media side of things, we definitely don't push it at all.
Right.
Like,
just let it do its thing organically.
Yeah, like we put a web store up. There's a link. If you want to go to it, go to it. And that's it really. Like, it's mad. Like,
that's crazy.
It's
and how big's the range now? Like, what have you got? You got hats.
We done So we done a winter collection. We had like jackets, jumpers, hats, long sleeves. we've done like bucket hats, and we've done like these little man-down bags, I call them.
Man-down bag.
Yeah, you always
sick.
see the
Yeah,
chavs
yeah.
cruising around with these like drug bags and stuff. So we sort of load them. They were really popular at one point. And we just kind of went with the flow of it. Like Marie done like my missus done like design and fashion and stuff in uni, so she got a degree for that, and she worked in that industry and stuff. So she kind of like went forward with it and kind of like turned it into a job type of thing.
Right.
That's fair to say, Marie, innit?
Yeah, that's right.
So how many are you? How many are there?
So
you know what I mean?
it's me and Marie.
Yeah.
I put the first 300 quid in, and then that's just like, I've never seen that back type of thing. That's just gone, and then we needed to buy patches.
Okay.
So my mate Owen, who I haven't really known that long, like 3-4 years now, something like that. Like literally one of my best friends, like nicest guy on the planet. He was like, oh, I'll put the money in for the patches, and I was like, yeah, sound. So like him and his wife, just basically like me and Owen are best mates, and type thing, and like Claire, who's Owen's wife.
Right.
Me and Marie and her are best friends.
Oh, sweet,
So
yeah,
like,
yeah.
so it just kind of like flowed naturally. It's not like, oh yeah, we own this. Or, no, no one gives a shit really. We just try and put a collection together. So we're working on that at the minute.
Sweet.
It's pretty much done. We got like new long sleeve, a new t-shirt. Well, we got the original t-shirt but redone in a different style, which is really cool and completely different. No one's really seen that before.
It's got a bit of a following as well now, right?
Massive, man. It's
crazy.
got, how many hashtags has it got on the gram? Let's have a look. I don't look, but
No.
Callum did tell me a while back.
That's crazy. Crazy how something like that though can just organically grow in it and just it's taking it on its own little
10,529
Really?
tags.
That's crazy. Isn't it?
Posts, sorry.
Jeez.
That's insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
From
yeah.
something that was just like
A bit of a joke.
bit of a joke, really.
Yeah.
So, we've got a new collection coming out now. So we're trying to run it in collections.
So like 6-month seasons sort of thing, right?
We're a bit late on it. Oh, are we late? It's not really summer yet, is
Nah, definitely not summer, mate.
it? Yeah.
It's rained all day.
It was summer the other day. For
It
like
was
2
summer,
days.
yeah. It was summer last week.
Yeah.
Not today. It's horrible.
So, we're just trying to run collections. Just, we'll go with it until it runs out, really. It's not like we don't earn money from it.
Right.
Like we do get money and we just put it straight back in.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if we look, there's a load of new catalogs and stuff. So we're gonna try and like get better quality stuff now.
Okay.
Instead of using Gildan. Nothing wrong with Gildan.
No,
Gildan's great.
it's nice
but
stuff, yeah.
just trying to up the quality a bit better. Doesn't mean the price is going to go higher, because I don't think t-shirts need to be over 15-20 quid.
No.
There's so many brands out there that charge like 30 quid for a t-shirt. That's gnarly, man. Like
It's
they don't need
expensive
to
for
be
a
doing it.
t-shirt. It's expensive for a t-shirt.
And that's just mountain bike brands. You go
Yeah.
into like streetwear then,
Yeah.
and it's like 60, 70, 80, 100 quid, 200 quid for a t-shirt.
Supreme. Jesus.
Insane, like.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Supreme isn't expensive.
Is it not? I don't know.
No, it's not. So
I
if you
just
went to a
assumed it
Supreme
was.
store, it's quite reasonably priced.
Is it? Okay.
It's the people reselling it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Like a limited or something like that. Or,
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the kit was expensive.
Fox
You see the
stuff.
Fox kit.
Yeah.
But then it was like $179 for like a limited pants.
Which will probably have a resale value as well at some point.
Yeah, you got mad Chinese kids just like rocking it, walking around London like us.
Yeah.
They don't even know what Fox is.
No idea. No, it's
But it's a good like market opener for motocross.
yeah.
You see a lot of them fashion kids and like all posing out on the bike life.
Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
On
his
the bike
box.
life motocross stuff.
Yeah.
Which I guess wheeling up and down the streets isn't very. Well, it is good. I love it. I love it. But like, yeah, at least some of them kids might get into motocross.
But it's
Is
better
that-
than him doing something else.
Yeah.
Robbing someone.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe.
Where do the bikes come from, Will?
Huh?
Where do the bikes come from?
Well, they definitely do look a bit sus, don't they? And you see him and it's like got race numbers on
Yeah,
still.
yeah,
Someone's name on the side.
But,
Still got a transponder on it.
yeah. full of muck.
Yeah, there's definitely a few dodgy ones. The Birmingham ones.
Oh, mate, they're gnarly.
Oh, great, mate. One of my mates owns one of the shops up there, like a motocross store. And some of the stories they've told me over the years about bike life kids coming in, just pockets full of cash, just buying bikes.
I know all the Cardiff ones.
Really?
Yeah, everyone thinks they're dodgy, but I don't think they are.
Right.
Because I've never seen anything dodgy going on.
Just kids doing
Just, yeah.
wheelies.
Yeah, it's kids doing wheelies, and they're good at it.
Yeah.
Really good at it.
That's the thing. There's probably some really talented riders within that group of kids. Huh. So what's your plans for this year then? What's going on?
For Les Avu,
Everything.
Les Avu wise, we're gonna got a little store at Malvern's,
Oh, cool.
which is pretty cool.
Is it first retail store you've done, or have you done them before?
We done one at a wide open event, which is really cool.
Okay.
Wicked magazine, Wicked online magazine. Love them boys. They're really helpful and been good to me over the years. Shout out to Dave and Jamie.
Yep.
What else have we got? What else have we got going on for Les Avu, Ray? Got a new collection coming out.
Yeah.
New collection. We'll do new edit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a
Work
bunch of
film.
edits and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what we enjoy the most of it. It's like putting together all those videos and content. And
We'd like to go away this
designing
time, won't we?
stuff. Well,
Yeah, go on location somewhere and film some stuff.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
That's the most fun bit about it. So when we used to be in a band, when I was in a band, we'd always do like new designs for t-shirts for me. That was like as good as writing music to me.
Right.
So I get to do that again now.
Yeah.
So when we was in a band, the merch side was massive.
It was
Like,
like that Supreme thing.
yeah,
You just
we
said.
we
You'd sell a t-shirt for £10,
Yeah.
and then someone would put on eBay for like
Really? Because it's limited
Yeah.
as well, like
People-
for each tour
people
or
would
something.
resell t-shirts for like 150 quid and stuff
Wow.
in the band. It was insane,
Jeez.
like insane. Like. So yeah, so it's good to like. I'm really enjoying doing that side of things again.
Yeah.
Because I missed that.
Super creative.
Yeah, it's just like being creative, like coming up with things. Like, I love seeing people with like a sticker or a t-shirt or something on. Like that makes my day, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, like you've been out on a trail and like, or like, where do we go? We're in the Black Mountains, and it was like, it felt like everyone had less everyone.
It is a trip when you see
and
something of
yeah.
yours out. It's, yeah,
And I was like, what?
it is a
Like,
trip.
Yeah, it's sick,
I remember when we
like.
first started the company, and the very first set, like we used to distribute joystick. I seen a set of joystick bars just out on the trails, and didn't like I was just out riding on my own. Guy came past me, I was like, oh my god!
Yeah, that's
Stopped
sick,
him,
innit?
photo, like the whole thing. I'm like, you're the first person I've ever seen like ride
Yeah.
our stuff just out in the wild. So yeah, it's weird.
I
And
guess
I wonder
it's
if
the
you ever
same-
get numb to that though. You know, like if
Nah, because when I was in a band, like if I see people like with the brutality stuff on, I used to trip out about it all the
Yeah.
time. Like so, and
I
like
wonder how
that-
big it has to get until you just like meh, whatever. I don't know. Tommy Hilfiger maybe. I bet he don't give a shit if he sees someone in a Tommy Hilfiger jumper or whatever.
I don't think I ever would want, like the same with the band. I didn't want to get to that stage, or
Yeah.
I always wanted to keep it like that cool and like niche thing, like you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
like this. Like I wanted the band to be like the band you go and see in like that sweaty, like small room.
Intimate, like yeah, part of the family almost.
Yeah, like, you know, go and play a house show or something. I wanted it to be that. I didn't
Cool.
want it to be like this big. Because we started playing them big tours.
What's the biggest venue you played?
I don't know, man. Festivals, isn't it?
Really?
Thousands of people.
Play
there,
Download,
like.
stuff like
The,
that.
the band, I was supposed to play Download and I left.
Right.
Yeah. But we played like loads of festivals and stuff. I like, enjoy playing the festivals, but I still want to play them cool like little shows. And same with it, like with Les Avi, I wanted to get bigger, but I still want to do like the cool shirts and have one of the cool riders. That's another thing as well. When there's like people in the industry who I like kind of look up to, and then they ask me for a shirt, or they like Win Masters, man, I think he's the boy. Like
Yeah.
honestly, like he is a sick dude. And then like he's on Instagram wearing one of my shirts, like.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see. That's cool. That's really cool.
And
Wow.
who else, babe? Or like Brooke McDonald and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you know, hashtag and SRV, or like Laurie. Like, even though I ride with Laurie.
Yeah. It's still a trip.
I look up to him.
Yeah.
I look up to Lord. I look up to Kid. I look up to Chaos. Like, you know, they are basically the Axel Hodges of the mountain bike world.
They are,
you know?
yeah, definitely.
I
definitely.
do really look up to all these people. Like, and like, we got a kid who rides for us, Bragg. Do you know him?
No.
He's like 19. He rides for the MS Mondraker team.
Okay.
He's like an internet superstar. Absolutely
name?
phenomenal. I'll show you now. Bragg Vestevik. You must have seen him, man.
Yeah.
He's got like all
Yeah,
the
I have.
viral.
Yeah, I have. I was just thinking I'd seen someone earlier at Bike Park Wales. It wasn't him.
Norwegian kid. Yeah, it would be. Yeah,
it might have
'cause he's
been.
home. He's staying at Owen's house for the last.
Yeah, it
couple
was
of
then. I
weeks.
seen him up at Bike Park Wales
Big
this
long
afternoon.
blonde hair.
Yeah.
Looks like a massive Viking.
Yeah, I seen him
Yeah.
this afternoon at Bike Park Wales.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So he's on your stuff.
Yeah, he rides for
Right.
Les Avenue, and like he wears it all the time. He's like, he's so good for our company. Like, you know, and I really like him. He's a real nice kid. He's like a superstar, but he's not big headed.
Okay.
There's nothing. He got no attitude about him or nothing. He's an amazing rider, amazing kid. And for him to be wearing Les Avenue, every time I see him, I'm like, okay, now he's got that. Like I say to you, Marie, I was like, oh, Bragg's got Les Avenue on again.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I still can't believe it.
Yeah.
Like, it's mad.
That's rad.
Or like, so when we released our new collection, I wouldn't say how many orders we had, but it was a lot. And I mean a lot, right? Big numbers. And me and her were just sitting here, we're like, what the fuck's going on? Like,
Emotional.
yeah, it's emotional.
I bet.
Like,
I bet.
yeah.
I bet.
A lot of work went into it, and then it just went, and like it's insane. Like, I'm so grateful for people.
Dude, I remember, right?
Even if you buy a sticker, like, you know.
Yeah, when we first started the Hook It, I remember like the first couple of orders coming through and calling almost, well, I still kind of do, to be fair, every account and just been like, thank you so much for placing that order. Like, it means so much to have created this thing and then people are actually using it. And it's going back like 4 years, but I really remember like every order I'd be like, thank you so much, I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And as you grow, it gets harder to do that, right? Like, again, we do a lot of orders every day, so it's hard to keep that up, but
Yeah.
it's...
Well, I am grateful for you coming, like, because I am a general fan of the show. And
Thank you,
like,
man.
as God's honest truth, man, I listen to like pretty much every one of the
That's cool, thank
podcasts
you.
because I like podcasts. That's one of my things I like to listen to and get involved in. We have it on in work when we're not making too much of a noise and stuff. And
Thanks, man.
I'm stoked just for you to, like, you know, just
Appreciate it.
to be, you know, just for you to take your time to come and speak to me, like, you know.
You
'cause
said we'd do it, dude. I'm a man of my word. I said
yeah,
we'd
but
come down
I'm
and
a
do it.
fan of the show, and like, you know,
It's cool. Yeah. You know, we don't have to talk about the podcast too much, but I had no idea it'd do what it's done.
I mean,
Same as you, where you just said, like, you're just like emotional that anyone
Yeah.
even listens. And when people like reach out, like probably the same as you see in a sticker, like when someone reaches out and says, oh, I enjoyed listening to this, I learned something, or
Yeah.
I've started. One of the major things was when Matt McDuff was on, so many people, like, I've started taking cold showers and it's really impacted my life. Like, I
fuck that.
genuinely feel better. So many
Couldn't think of
people though,
anything
like,
worse.
started meditating because of that, or
Yeah.
so much stuff, dude, comes from it. And it's...
I
yeah.
always thought like Ben Deacon was a clown,
Ben's legit.
and then I listened to his podcast and
Yeah.
I was like, this guy's actually sound.
Yeah,
like,
it's cool, dude.
Yeah,
Really
real
cool.
nice
It's
guy.
nice, but you never
I
get
can
that from
remember
the media, do
messaging
you?
him saying I thought he was a clown until I listened to this podcast.
That's cool, man. Thank you.
And I said, God's like, you know, just little thing, you know, not just that, but like, I, you know, and he's a real nice guy.
But
now.
it's
I
hard to
text
get
him.
everyone's story now, like
Yeah.
from a magazine or a quick Instagram. You know, you
Yeah.
can and let's be fair, if you just see Deke's Instagram, you might be like, fucking hell, like he's just living the dream. Like the oi oi thing's cool, but some people probably don't like it. But then,
Yeah.
like you say, when you hear his story about what he's gone through, and
Oh, mate, that when
there's so many
people
more
shooting at
levels
you-
to his, like,
Imagine somebody shooting
personality.
at you with a gun. Whoa.
yeah, I wouldn't like it so much.
No way, like.
Not a
Nah,
big
like,
fan
he
of being
served the
shot at.
country and stuff, and like, yeah, he's a real nice guy, I think.
Yeah.
And like, I got his number now. We text occasionally and
Yeah.
stuff. And he's a real cool guy.
He's
like.
a good dude, really, really good
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, there's been so many people, man, that I've met through doing this that, yeah, it blows me away still.
I'm a massive like Eli Tomac fan. I listened to a podcast not so long back with Whiskey Throttle one, and yeah, to listen to the things he had to say, and he was talking about his injury just before the season. It was like no one knew about it.
Oh,
He
yeah,
just
of
talked
course.
about it and
Yeah.
stuff. and I've listened to ones with like Lil Wayne and stuff,
Yeah.
the 9 Club and stuff like that, and like he's actually a cool dude, like, you know, he's
Dude, yeah, some certain podcasts have 100% changed my life. Like some of them for sure. There's one really recently. My mate Jace, who does Gypsy Tales,
oh yeah,
had
I listened to that one quite a
had
lot.
Forrest on recently. Forrest, I can't remember his last name, like Minchinton or something like that. And that like really just like struck a chord in me. I was so passionate about like surfing and moto, and I'm like, dude, that's me. I need to take a reality check and get back into doing what I actually enjoy doing.
The Kerry Art one was next level.
Yeah, so good.
What
so
a
good.
switched on guy.
So good. Yeah, Jace is killing it.
I tell you what though, I don't like the moto thing he's doing. He's watching.
I've not.
He's
seen
watching
it,
like motocross.
like
things,
a companion, like
and I'm
watching
just
it.
like, "Oh, this is crap. Like the podcast is sick, but that's crap.
He's killing it. He's killing it. He is. Jace is back on shortly. Everyone, if you're listening, hopefully you are listening.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He's back on after Crankworks.
So what did he do before? He filmed. He was
filmmaker for Red Bull.
Okay.
Yeah, filmmaker. So we again, like me and him shared quite a lot of stories because he went out and did the America thing.
Yeah.
You know, living out there, been on his own probably quite a bit, and I did the same sort of thing. But yeah, he spent a lot more time out there than I did, probably eight years I think in total,
Probably.
filming for Red Bull. He's filming everyone, dude.
Yeah.
He's done music videos. Jace is legit, and it was a listener of this podcast that was like, you'd like this. I'm like, oh, I'll check it out. Had a scroll back through the back catalogue. I'm like, fuck, is that Travis Pastrana on?
Yeah,
Like,
Pastrana one was good.
dude,
as
I'm
well.
listening to that 100%. So, and then messaged him and was like, I love what you're doing. You are doing everything that I want to do / everything I enjoy. You're talking about. And then he came on the podcast, and then we've been good mates ever since.
Yeah,
so, yeah, we're meant to.
That Ronnie Mack one was good.
Yeah, Ronnie Mack was
So
good as well.
funny, man.
Yeah, he's done some cool things, man. He's done it. Jace is killing it. So
Yeah.
Jace is killing it. There's some good podcasts out there now, and it's cool to see. There's a lot more mountain bike ones. You know, because I've always been a bit of an advocate of more podcasts. I'm not going to be that guy that's like, oh no,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, you're the leading brand, though, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Definitely like the
definitely.
first, but there should be more. Like for sure, I'm pushing people quite hard. There's two certain athletes that have been on the podcast that have got their own shows coming out that have helped sort of get up and running.
I was going to start one.
You should for sure.
I can't be asked. There's too much effort to buy like all the stuff for it.
What that?
I know, but I got like work going on
There's
and stuff like that.
Sometimes it can be a lot of work. Like the last episode with Cathro was gnarly. That was deep. Like that was an all nighter, and then the next night, all night bar 1 hour of sleep.
Yeah.
And meetings all day in between. I was toast, dude.
I wanted to do like a podcast talking about the things that people don't want to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like.
Just like when people just skip or like this drug thing now, VWS.
Yeah. That would
Like,
be interesting. Someone needs to
why
approach
isn't that talked about? Like,
it. I think a lot of it is you've got to be
people too scared.
too scared, but also having almost zero knowledge of it. Like we could have the conversation now, and I don't know enough about that subject other than it's probably happening. Let's be honest.
Oh, definitely happening.
It's happening because why wouldn't it? It's happening across.
It's a paid sport. You're going to do
yeah,
it.
exactly.
If you don't test it, you're going to do it. Innit?
Exactly, and especially how they weren't really testing. People are going to push the limits, right?
But now, like, it's been 2 people caught, and they're
You'd
like,
be a
yeah,
good.
sound
You'd be
crack
good
on.
at telling people how to do it. Your mates would. Like, yo,
I
this
would.
is what you need, boys.
Get Dixie on it. Sand and water. That's what they used to call it.
Really?
Sand and water.
You'd be good. What's it? Yeah, get out there.
Dixie and Marston.
Here you go, boys. This is what you need. Crack on.
They did work as well. I seen firsthand it worked.
Yeah.
When you just like watching somebody disappear up a fire hose.
What those guys are doing as well, man, is gnarly. Like, that's, as you know, you've ridden EWS. It's a gnarly thing to be doing. You know, but I'm not qualified to have that level of conversation and know enough about it other than wild speculation and probably upsetting somebody. You got to be kind of careful these days because I know quite a few people that listen to this thing that.
It's like,
Do you know what I
like
mean?
we said earlier on, it's too much of a small.
Yeah,
small world,
yeah,
innit?
exactly. You don't want to upset people.
That's kind of why I didn't do it actually in the end.
Yeah.
I just thought I'm gonna get a bad rep. But it was like people busting to do it with me.
Yeah.
I mean, we just decided to go.
There's always
against
something you
it.
can do, something different or whatever. There'll be
Yeah.
something, you know. For sure, man, though, there should be more. I think the future of it, I still think, is that athletes having their own podcast, because you look at other sports, whether it's UFC or motocross actually now as well, those are like athletes that are at the top of the sport having their own podcast and talking to people that they'll have access to that not many other people get.
Because
that
they got
kind
the name in it.
Yeah, and being able to sit and chat. And
But then, like, as this gets bigger and bigger, you'll speak to who you want to speak to.
yeah, for
like,
sure.
you've spoke to
It's
some
doing it
massive
already,
names
mate.
already,
To be fair, it's definitely, you know, there was that first bit was really tough because no one really knew what it was or what's even a podcast. It was still a bit of that going on, especially in the bike industry. But over time now, it's like I said, like with Ryan, he's like, oh yeah, I'll listen.
That's massive,
like,
man.
Fucking hell, this is weird.
That's massive.
So what else is going on in 2019 as far as riding wise? I'm marrying again, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Gonna do a couple of races this year.
Mainly just filming.
Well, I do really like racing, but
We're going full-time racing this year.
we were planned to go full-time racing this year. So this year, I was gonna race downhill and enduro.
Okay.
And then
But
Marie said, babe, she come in.
You did your 30-second dance.
Yeah,
and
I done the 30 seconds and created a little one in 30
board
seconds.
went sideways and there you go.
One wild night last year.
Yeah. I can't remember it, to be honest. Yeah, so we fully planned to go racing this year, and I was really excited to go. So like we done a few races last year. Like Marie's we were going out when I was racing the first time around.
Yeah, you guys have been together since, what did you say, since you were 16?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, she was 16. I was a little bit older.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was here first time round. She understands. She can help me prep stuff. Like it's easier when it's two of you than one of you. Like.
Being a girlfriend of someone who rides a bike is not easy.
No, I can imagine. Yeah.
It's hard on everyone.
But fair play. As you got mountain, sit there,
I got you.
film me, do my food, do my goggles and all that kind of stuff. So we done some races last year. We had a really good time, didn't we?
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, it was really good. And then like we would take a couple of days in between,
right,
to go to different places and stuff while being in that area. And the baby thing happened by mistake, I guess. So I don't want to be selfish.
Yeah.
And then go away racing. Marie's pregnant. We got to move. It's just a bit unnecessary, I think.
Okay, fair enough.
To go full time racing.
Yeah. But you can still do your thing
Yeah,
as like
so
an ambassador and.
Yeah. So
for
like, luckily for me, I ride for Marin. They're absolutely like the best bike brand in the world as far as I'm concerned. Like they just like want you to ride a bike and have fun.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing a few races, but I want to do a few races as well. So I'm doing like hard rock, Tweed Love and stuff.
Cool.
But like John, who's the like brand manager and Ollie, just like crack on, do your social media, have fun riding your bike, and just be happy. Like
that's cool.
Yeah, I don't think there's many bike brands
Nah, it's true,
that
man.
would push that.
That's very true. John's legit. That guy's a hero.
Yeah.
I raised some money recently for charity, and he stepped up straight away.
Did he?
And donated some bikes. And
That's
stuff.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really, really.
Oh
good
yeah,
I need to go and pick him up in a couple of weeks and do some
Sick,
stuff.
man.
Which shout out, John.
Yeah.
John's been legit.
No,
really nice.
they're
Good company. Really.
They're a
really
real good company, and like as people, like Sip and stuff, who I've never met, but like they're all really nice on the internet. Always mail me, and like be really positive, and just like. Yeah, just it's awesome, man. It's wicked. I kind of fell into it as well. Like I rode for Paddy Gap, and then I got on the Marin, and John was really sound, and then like they've taken me on now and stuff, and riding for like Marin UK and stuff. So honestly, man, it's the best place to be.
Really?
Yeah,
Good.
like just because there's no pressure. Everyone's really sound, and they get it.
You don't feel like you're obliged to do certain things either, like other than create some content and have fun.
But then like they don't force the content upon you. They just naturally create the content. You don't have to like go out there and like just create fake
it looks
stuff.
forced as well when people do it, doesn't it? I think you can tell one of those posts a mile off where it's, just tagging a bike in and I love my, cliche shit. So
I got a new bike on the weekend. I went and rode it. I'm just like, fuck this. I come in and I was just like beaming.
What is it? What do you get?
Just another attack trail, but it's just a bigger size.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for the new 29er. But yeah, so I had a bigger XL bike because I was on a large and I'm going away to Portugal and I didn't want to like be struggling. So they give me a bigger size frame, which how many bike brands will do that?
Yeah, it's true.
So basically to have for a month.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
not long, is it? Because I'm switching bikes to the new 29er, which I'm really excited because I've never had a 29er before. And yeah, just buzzing. I'm just like, yeah, this bike is sick.
Awesome.
Like stands are really good. They just like basically let me do whatever I want. The Goodyear tires. I'm on Marzocchi. They've been wicked. The TLD thing now, that's good. And Juice Lubes, they basically just happy for you to create content and yeah, just do your thing really.
Rad.
I don't even like. I can't do like big tricks. I can go okay speed. I'm not a very good bike rider. Do you know what I mean? So it's been mad really. So
That's cool.
for
working.
people to give you a bike and just kick on with it. So I got some really good sponsors and like I'm not very good on a bike, so it's pretty mad really. Like
Yeah, like you say, as long as it feels organic and stuff, and everyone will be happy.
yeah, everyone's so mad. I don't
cool.
have any like hassle off anyone at all ever. Like,
Awesome.
They just give you the product, and I think they must be happy with the job I do because obviously they have me back the next year then. So yeah, it's good, really good.
Rad. Should we do some listener questions?
Go on then, yeah.
There's quite a
Shall we
few.
go?
There was quite a few, mate. You yeah.
Berlioz. My mate's taking a piss.
Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely quite a few, which is cool. Okay. Let's have a look what we've got. Oh my God. Right.
Can you do subtitles on a podcast? Can that happen? Or just change my full podcast for one of them
Autobot.
Hello.
Nah, I think it'll be all right. I thought I kind of I like the Welsh accent. I'll be honest with you, I'm into it. I thought it would be really hard to understand.
It's quite a funny accent, though, isn't it?
It's weird how I was thinking this on the way down here actually again, because every time I drive to Wales, I think it's 3.5, 4 hours between.
Yeah.
You guys can possibly speak a totally different language down here.
Yeah.
And you're not that far away.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? And like all the writing's in a different thing. Do you know what I mean? It's
we do
it's
speak
trippy,
Welsh.
isn't it? You're not that far away. It's not like we've been on a plane or anything. Okay, first one, the Aberdare. Oh, you have to get Zeb to drop a track. Unfortunately, we
we got a track.
think he'll let us use it though.
We made a film last year.
Yeah.
It's called Dirty South.
I don't know if I've heard that one. I got
it. I'll just give it to you. Bugger him.
All right. Cheers,
Piss
Zeb.
him. Piss him. Yeah, I can have it. He said
Okay.
to give me the song.
Okay, we'll do that. New track
My
on
song.
the intro.
I own the song.
New tracks on the new tracks on the intro. Okay. Same
You
guy.
can have one of my songs for the intro.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
that'd be different.
People will turn off before the thing even comes on.
Yeah. At the Aberdare MTB, what's your favourite post-ride snack? Greg's vegan sausage roll? Question mark.
I done an Instagram thing about these vegan sausage rolls. Thing is, man, Greg's doesn't even give a shit about vegans. They slaughter thousands of animals per day. Use palm oil.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not vegan, but like, come on.
Yeah.
If you're a real vegan, you're not going to Greg's. End of. I got proper vegan friends who will not go to Greg's. It's just a fad. It just come after Christmas.
Bit of money.
When people are on a diet and stuff after Christmas.
True.
Too many turkeys and stuff. So,
Marketing.
yeah, pre-ride snack. I don't know. I always go out in the morning, so I'll have a breakfast.
Bacon.
Bit of bacon, some egg, beans. No, well, not beans. What am I lying for? Bit of spinach and stuff like that.
Spinach is good on a breakfast, man, isn't it? Underrated veg.
Bit of
Spinach.
tomatoes and
Or
stuff.
Popeye.
Try and have some toast with a bit of carbs. When I used to race, I didn't eat any carbs until 1 o'clock. Even when I raced EWS.
Right?
Yeah. Keto diet.
Yeah, that's what I pretty much do all the time.
I
Other
was
than
thinner
the odd
and
cheat.
Thinner.
So was I when I was fully on it. Yeah. I still pretty much keto. the odd little cheat here and
Yeah.
there, like pie or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not like,
Well, that pie we got over there now
On it,
tonight,
on
it's
it.
got phyllo pastry on it.
all right,
Yeah.
better.
Marie's cooking tonight for us, so...
What's wrong with you pastry?
No, nothing.
And nothing, we're saying it's
Praise,
good.
we're praising it. Praising,
But, well,
praising it.
yeah, it tastes right as well.
Thanks, Jen.
Next one, at Orange Bikes fans. Any plans to release technical riding clothing?
We have thought about it, and we was going to do a collaboration with a very big bike brand, but that's not happening now, because I want to keep it like a streetwear type brand.
Cool.
Obviously aiming still towards, well, I don't reckon our designs are like mountain bike based anyway, they're just like
Generic,
streetwear.
yeah.
Streetwear, on point streetwear.
You had any
Fashion.
shops stock it or anything like that?
Nah,
No, not
nah,
bothered.
just like
Online.
keeping control of it.
Yeah.
Just like that's Marie's job really, and I think if it starts going in shops, we're making more stuff, and if we keep it just online, we can do like smaller runs, limited numbers, keep it cool. No is the answer. If you want technical stuff, go and buy Troy.
All right. At Bell Harry. Sorry if I've screwed your name up. Please release at Let's Have You bucket hats, please.
Yeah,
but with the old patch, not the new ones.
Different patch, different hats, but definitely bucket hats. We're going for the Liam Gallagher bucket hat this year. Yeah, full straight in
90s vibes.
93 bucket hat, like.
Decent.
Yeah.
At Sam H. Brook, is there a Let's Have You out on bikes collab happening?
I'd like to. I really like the guys from out on bikes, Zach and all them kids. Like, well, not kids, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's a phrase. Yeah, I really like all them guys. Sick riders, good vibes. Ride with them a lot. We always do like little ride days together,
Okay.
and like kind of like invite people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a lot of bike crews, I guess, are like keep their own little clique together. And I want Let's Have to be very open.
Okay.
I want everyone to just ride with everyone.
That's cool.
So I would love to do them actually. We have like kind of briefly talked about it once, but I don't know. Maybe. See what happens.
Sweet.
I'd like to do it.
Collabs are cool. I'm a big collab fan.
Yeah, they're nice guys as well. I think that's all that matters for me really.
Yeah.
'Cause-
They're Welsh.
Nah, they're from like like where S4P bike park is. And
I know
stuff.
who the guys are. Yeah, I do. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who those guys are. They're friends with one of our dealers, the guys at DD Cycles.
Right. They all ride for like I know what they called. Not independent. Was the sugar?
I don't know.
What's the big bike band called? The begins of I.
Intense.
no.
Ibis.
No, like a cool dirt jump brand. They ride for them.
Okay.
Halo wheels and stuff.
Oh, okay. So Identity.
Identity. That's
Okay,
it.
got you. We got there, didn't we?
I can't say.
At Owen Orange, which riders do you look up to the most in MTB, and who's the biggest influence in general?
He wants me to say him.
Yeah.
He wants me to say him. He's a big. Steve Pete's my number one. Just
Really?
because, growing up, Steve Pete is, he's one of the greatest of all time, isn't he? And he was always really nice to me growing
Cool.
up and stuff. And he was a massive influence. I think Gareth Hopkins was a massive influence for me as well, growing up.
Mm-hmm.
He was just like a local rider, I guess, but he was like an elite rider, but he took a lot of time out to help like me, Zeb, and Nicky Wells.
Right.
A lot of time to help us.
Yeah.
Um,
And in general?
I think like Josh Bryson.
Really? Cool.
Yeah. I just like Josh. Like I've known him since he was a kid, and Danny as well. I've known like the two of them since they were kids. And even though I didn't even ride a bike for like from 2005 till on,
Yeah.
I always like paid attention on what them boys were doing. So like we were like MSN friends,
Right.
then like Facebook friends or whatever. I've always stayed in contact with them, like two people. I really like them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
two different people,
Yeah.
but I really like them just because they've worked hard. And Danny's like still racing. Josh has got his own team thing now. And they're just cool kids, really. It's nice to see them do well. Laurie's another one. Yeah.
I like Josh's move. The size interview with Josh was amazing. You seen it?
He pulled a mad question out, and he basically said to him, "You are the reason there are now internet riders and not racers." And that's a massive thing to say. And Josh didn't really react to it. That's a big question, that is.
It is.
And
Do you think he is? I think he's definitely one of them.
In a way, he's kind of right. Yes, but I don't think Josh. He was like blaming Josh for making racing uncool. I think that was a bit out of hand.
Right.
If you listen to the question, really listen to it. I think that's what I took from it anyway. That's what I took from the question. I think that was a bit out of hand. But I think Josh definitely made being like an influencer quite cool. Not just him, there's been loads of other riders, Matt Jones and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Was the BMX's name Harry Main? All them type of people.
Yeah.
You know, make
That different breed, isn't it?
yeah.
A new era of influencers, like you say, yeah.
Was there Ryan something as well in there? BMXer?
Probably.
Oh, Ryan.
The Aussie kid. The Nitro Circus guy, Ryan Williams.
Is it Ryan
Is it
Williams?
Williams?
The BMXer, is he?
Yeah.
Not the scooter kid, the BMXer.
Oh, right.
Yeah, them type of people like. But and influencers on my life, my dad, my mother, Marie's a big influence on me. She puts me straight a lot. Owen's been a massive influence in my life for the last couple of years. And music, listening to music, lyrics.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That lyrical content, yeah.
Perfect into the next question, which is good actually. At Dylan Lazel, what's your top 3 motor riders, MTB riders, and bands?
I kind of done the mountain bike riders, didn't I?
Yeah, I guess.
And the last question.
Josh, Danny.
Dylan's he's a legend. He's from Wales, but he lives in Canada.
Oh, right, wow.
He's raced schoolboy motocross.
Oh, what's up? Cool.
Fucking fast on
Really?
a mountain bike. Can't Whistler, but yes, nice kid. What's happening, bud? Motocross riders. Jamie McGrath, number 1, the king.
Hands down.
Stefan Everts. I'd like to say Pastrana, but I don't know. Pastrana,
Yeah.
yeah. I know he didn't race much, but
when he did, mate, it was fucking
when he
sick.
did, you see him go for the whoops with Hanny, with Josh Hanson, and straight with him?
No, okay. No.
Oh, my
on that 500.
God, yeah.
Insane.
Absolutely insane.
Dude, the
He
guy.
just got in a straight line, just held his bike wide open. I probably would say James Stewart or Carmichael over him, but nah, because it's Pastrana. Do you know what I mean? He's an head case,
Don't like how James went out either.
He's weird, doesn't it?
Not
he
cool.
just disappeared.
Yeah, not cool. But
I don't know what that was about. I think it was just he got caught red-handed and I don't know, man. But then he did do a lot for the sport, so
Yeah.
Everett is up there for me though. Probably he's up here just as much as McGrath. I got a McGrath tattoo.
No way.
Showtime.
Oh shit. Dude, that's sick. That's rad.
It's gone dark now, but yeah, Showtime. That was a massive
On a KTM there as well, so that's like mid.
No, that's a Honda.
Oh, is it? Old school.
Honda.
This is the KTM when he came back on that Bud Light KTM. It's like
Upstairs, I got a signed Chaparral McGrath poster.
sick.
And I got the when he was 8 times world champion, Stefan Everett signed poster as well.
Sick.
Yeah.
I went to Jeremy's house once.
Did you? Yeah. Shut up.
Most
What?
most surreal thing ever.
The ranch.
Yeah.
That's
So
mad.
when I lived in the States, so Stefan, who used to run, well still does run MX Heaven over there. So he grew up with Jeremy. And one night, everyone had gone home. There was no trips around. I was just there living. Oh, I'm going to Jeremy's for dinner. Do you want to come? I was like,
Fuck off.
holy shit.
That's mad. What was he like?
The nicest guy, man. I
Really?
mean, I don't remember much of it because I was quite young. I was well, like maybe 19, 20 or something. But I was just in awe. I mean, to me, the guy was like everything when I was a kid. Do you know what I mean? Like, I looked up to that dude, like the video game. I had everything, the remote, the
video
bike,
game, man,
everything. So I was kind of in awe a little bit
Yeah.
speechless, whatever. Yeah, it's cool though.
No fear kit just because my graph had it.
100%.
Spy goggles just because my graph had them.
100%.
Yeah, all that.
All of it. 3 bands.
Rancid, my all-time favorite band. Rolling Stones. Sublime. Maybe Bob Marley. That's kind of weird, like, Bob Marley, but Bob Marley was a legend, like.
Yeah.
Sublime, probably.
Sublime.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you know who Sublime are?
Yeah. I like Sublime. I struggled to listen to some of the early stuff because
Oh, it was a bit out there, wasn't
it's out
it?
there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of narcotics going around, weren't there?
That's
But-
how he died, see?
Yeah, an overdose, right?
Yeah.
Overdose, yeah. But
Bradley. Have you heard his son singing?
no,
It's exactly the same voice.
Really?
Yeah, mental.
I
Really
do like Sublime.
surreal, like.
I remember playing Dave Mirra video game and it had the Sublime song.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
What I
I was a mad,
got.
yeah, what I got, yeah. I was a wicked game,
Just
wasn't
putting
it?
that song on repeat all the time, and now still, if it comes on, it's one of those songs that it's iconic to me. Like I'll never not enjoy listening to it. There's some
Yeah.
that you grow out of, and you're just like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
I've had enough. But if that comes on,
Nah, it's
I'll
sick.
listen to it and
Most
I'll
amazing
sing
song,
it,
that.
and yeah, it's a cool tune. Really, really cool tune.
Tony Hawk's was a wicked computer game as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Tony Hawk's 1.
I
That
didn't really,
soundtrack was good,
I didn't
wasn't
really
it?
get into that.
I don't know how I got into it because I never really had a PlayStation or anything. So, but yeah, Tony Hawk's was wicked.
We used to go to the market for the snide games. Do you remember when you could get games for a £5 because you got your PlayStation chipped? You could go and you get a game for a £5.
Is it?
Yeah.
I never really had PlayStation.
But they never had
stuff,
Tony
though.
Hawk's, so I never got it.
Ah,
But
okay.
I got like Dave Mirra or whatever.
Yeah.
It was just that. It was just what you could get before the police came and the guys disappeared up the market.
No way.
Yeah, it's trippy, man.
Up north, innit? It's all
Sheffield Live,
dodgy up
bro.
north, innit? Yeah.
Sheffield Live. Next one, at Ben Lovell 15. So I'm cooking my curry away and torn between a lamb balti and a chicken vindaloo. What's your favourite Spice Girl? It's amazing.
Balti, innit? Yeah, I love the lamb. I love a bit of lamb. Like when you go to an India and they really like make the lamb tender, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's hard to do that.
I can't do it, but
Yeah.
the Indians do it pretty well, don't they?
Mm.
Is a takeaway Indian called the Railway.
Okay.
Next level, man.
Really?
Yeah,
Local?
so good. Nah, it's about a 15-minute drive, but yeah, localish. Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah,
We'll hit
we
it
have
up.
curry.
Yeah.
We got nice Chinese, but then I went to Owens the other day and I had the best Chinese I've ever had in my life.
From where?
At my mate Owens.
Oh, right.
By Park Wales. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Mm.
What else we got? Let's have a look. Sorry. At Connor Harvey, when is Callum taking over the plumbing and you
Never,
going full time
never.
Master Chef?
Don't even finish the question. Honest to God,
Apprentice?
right? I got a 16-year-old apprentice. He got a head full of fanny and a head full of push bikes. He doesn't care about anything else. That's all he does is forget stuff.
Fitting pipes, laying pipe.
Yeah, but he's not doing that because he's useless. No, he's an amazing kid. I actually love him to pieces. But Carl, if you're listening, will you please just listen to me, but that's all I want you to do is just listen to me. Because you're breaking me. Babe, how much does Carl break me?
He breaks you a lot, but I think it's because he's so much like you.
He's
Oh,
my
yeah.
son.
Because you've got an head full of bikes.
Right, I'm going head full of fire. What? That's broken, that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's done, that is.
Fucking hell. All I'm trying to do is just trying to make a bit of money, like.
Yeah.
He just doesn't listen to me. And he's moaning it because we like got to work on and stuff. I don't want to work on. I want to go on my bike.
Self-employed, aren't you?
Yeah. Nightmare.
Yeah. Tell me about it. All-time top 5 biscuits and dunkability rating.
I've kind of, this is mad, it says. Right?
Can't quit cartel, by the
This
way.
is an exclusive, it says. I think I've eaten so many biscuits, I can't eat them anymore.
Really? You've overdone
I
biscuits.
just like don't like them.
Is that because of work as well? Because all day you're on tea and biscuits?
I used to, right? At one point, I thought I could be the biscuit world champion.
What is that? How many you can eat?
Yeah, I just destroy biscuits, right? I would go to like Asda's and I would eat a pack of digestives, like with the extra bit on them before I go out the aisle.
Really?
When I'm Ray,
The extra bit, you mean the bit free?
honest to God, yeah, I would just nail packs of biscuits.
No dry mouth, nothing, just
Nah,
straight in.
just on, like just
Cookie
nailing
Monster.
them.
I one evening spent the entire night emailing biscuit manufacturers to see if they'd sponsor him.
Yeah, no,
and
even-
made
that's-
him a professional CV.
That'd be
Yes,
amazing.
God, someone- true.
Was the
Really?
Badger.
Yeah, I got a thing, see, on
Imagine being sponsored by McVitie's.
my
That'd be lethal.
Instagram called Honey Badger Reviews. And
Right.
you like, where the hell is that? Hang on, what? This Wi-Fi is not being very good. Yeah, anyway, there's a thing called Honey Badger Reviews, like a biscuit review thing.
Right.
And milk chocolate digestives just straight on the top, nothing else matters.
Okay.
Snap it in half, dunk it in your mouth, just do the full pack.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Then Fox's milk chocolate cookies are really good as well.
They're decent, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
I never used to like Oreos either until I was in America once. My brother was dipping them in milk. Oh, that's pretty gnarly as well.
That is good. Yeah, that's what they're made for, though, isn't it? Really.
I
Dipping in
didn't
milk.
really like mess with them.
Right.
And then
You
yeah,
can't go
got-
wrong with a
got
good cookie and
involved with
milk.
that.
Like, that's hard to beat.
yeah, I love my food, man. It's wicked.
I've
But
noticed.
biscuits have gone off a bit,
Right.
but like it's still here. Like it's still in me.
Maybe it just needs a break a little bit. Like.
just need a bit of a break in it. I'm pretty much like a junkie for biscuits.
Okay, we got next. At Andy Lund, which is better, North or South Wales?
He's mad. He thinks North is good, right?
Do you know him?
Where's the capital? South.
Yeah, it's fair.
I like Andy Lund though. He's a nice guy. They got some good riding spots up North Wales,
Yeah.
but then like they're kind of weird up here, aren't they?
I'm saying nothing,
like,
dude.
when they speak Welsh, they speak like a slightly different Welsh.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know. Like, I can't tell really.
And then like they don't like Southerners, but then like Southerners don't really like Northerners.
Yeah. It's
But we
catchy.
still all Welsh, and we still live all underneath the
I
same
can't
dragon.
believe how into rugby you guys are. I had no idea until today.
I'm not really, but
So I was at the shop before, in Caerphilly, I think.
yeah.
And they were like, Saturdays, there's no point even opening because everybody's in the pub.
Rugby's on,
Yeah,
man.
everyone's in the pub. I
Six
was like,
Nations.
it's that big. Like, I knew
Yeah.
it was big, but
Yeah, no, people live
Jesus.
here. I played rugby when I was a kid, like, but I have watched this Six Nations, to be honest with you, and it's been really good.
yeah.
And,
Yeah, I've watched a few. I've watched a few
Wales have
England
been
games,
like
but
slaying it.
yeah.
England played really well against. They should have won really against
Scot-
Wales.
Oh, Wales?
Yeah,
Sure, I watched that one. Can't remember.
but I think they're only 1 point behind us.
Really?
So if we lose against Ireland, we'd be cooked, I think.
Right. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan, but I'll watch it. Like,
I
it's
got-
been raining, so we've just been hanging out
Yeah.
watching rugby, me and some friends and
I
drinking
gotta
Guinness.
be honest, man. The way they hit each other, like run into each other. If somebody run into me that hard, I would die.
It's gnarly. It's a
Like
gnarly
no,
sport.
like no way would I be on that pitch.
No, it's gnarly.
They're massive guys as well. They're colossal. You see them sometimes around Cardiff and stuff.
Does John Skeen? Is it John Skeen's son who's quite good?
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
No, I can't. Is it John's son?
Yeah.
Or is it Gav's?
I know his son. No,
Yeah.
it's John's son. Yeah.
John's son. I know he's quite. He's a big. dude,
John's
big
big
dude.
into his rugby, mate.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know John's dad,
Yeah.
Don?
No, I don't know. I've never met John's
He,
dad.
he comes in the shop sometimes.
Right.
He was a Commonwealth medalist in track.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Or might be an Olympic. Commonwealth, I think.
Wow.
Might be Olympic. Ask him. I don't want to offend. It's either Commonwealth or Olympic, but he was a really good cyclist.
cool.
Yeah.
Next one. At Sandy Plenty, the legend.
He's a legend, isn't he?
Would you rather be a full-time celebrity chef or top 10 World Cup mountain bike rider?
Chef.
Yeah?
Yeah, straight up.
You're into your food these days, right? Is this a new thing or is it?
Nah, I've always been massive into food. My great nan like always fed me like traditional stuff. And then my stepdad was like Italian.
Oh,
So I
right.
always have that side of food.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I'm a very good cook. I really do like cooking. I love cooking, man.
What is it, just the relaxing side of it when you get home?
I think it's like mountain biking. You can lose yourself in like a nice, in like cooking, like trying to make things taste nice, and like I like watching cooking programs. I love like
Who's your favourite chef?
Action Bronson.
Dude, same.
Yeah.
Action or Matty Matheson. They're like my two.
Yeah, Matty Matheson's cool. What's his pissing name now? The one who shouts all the time. What's
Gordon.
his name? Gordon
Ramsay.
Ramsay. I'm terrible. I can't think.
I just love Action's just like vibe
like
of
it 'cause
cooking.
he's stoned all the time.
I love it.
It's pretty
I think
funny.
It's sick.
But I like Gordon Ramsay. Like, and growing up, I was a massive Jamie Oliver fan because like he had all them cooking shows going on, and like I was young and really young. I'd always religiously watch every show. He was like into his VW campers and stuff, and like a lot of people call him, you know, like a lot of people say he's uncool, but I think he's cool. Like I like him.
Owning his thing, isn't he?
I just love cooking, man.
Yeah.
I love food.
I like it.
So I
Same.
do the racing. It's not going to last 2 minutes. None of them are on tiny money, but that seems of it.
What chefs?
No, racers.
Oh, right, yeah.
I don't
Well.
think any of them are on tiny money, do they?
One guy is.
I know. Well,
One guy.
I guess. Well,
One
is
guy
he
is
now?
for sure. I think so. I mean, as far as I'm aware.
Dungy bought into it, so obviously there must be a bit of money there.
Into
Intense.
Ryan has.
Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He
Is
put
that
a
common?
load into it.
Really?
Yeah, he put it on Instagram.
No way.
There
There you
let me
go.
just double check. We are now.
Wow,
I just
throwing
made,
some
I've made that
random facts out. Ryan Dungy's bought Intense.
up. Why is my phone working?
Let's rewind that one a little.
I don't think he's
that.
bought Intense,
No,
but
he's
he's
bought
bought
into it.
into it.
Wow, I didn't know that.
R-Y-A-N. Why is
Wow.
my phone not working, babe? Can I have your phone, please?
Instagram's down.
Instagram's down.
Is it?
But
That's why
I'm-
mine's
I'm
not working either.
998%. No, 999% sure that Ryan Dungy's bought into Intense.
Wow. If not,
I
Someone
surprised
has.
you don't know that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I'm trying to.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
honestly,
say I'm
man.
isolated from social media, but like I have like the podcast one, for example. I only follow people that have been on the podcast or are coming on the podcast,
Okay.
so I never see anything else.
Yeah.
Then my personal one, I try to barely use it and
Don't
stuff.
go on here, like.
What else we got? We have got.
Sandy Plenty's a legend, mind.
He's a good
Wicked
dude, man.
shop, wicked guy.
Yeah.
Been around forever. I don't know, when I was a kid, right? I used to go to races. And like Sandy'd be there, he'd always have like these tricked out bikes.
Really.
Yeah, always have like wicked kit on, like super chill, real nice guy.
Yeah. He is a good. He's a really good guy. He's been very helpful to us and the company and stuff over the years as well. So
I listened to his podcast, that was good.
yeah, big up Sandy. At Soul Dog, what's some future products for Let's Have You?
I don't know. I'd like to do a big collaboration with somebody. We nearly done it
Right.
and we didn't do it. But we might have something else going on. So a big collaboration with somebody, yeah. That'd be like really cool. We got like one on the cards and one with a really well established mountain bike brand
Cool.
that we've talked about. But maybe, I don't know, we'll see.
This is a good question. At Struan Robertson, what is the best and worst purchase you've ever made?
What, mountain bikes?
Let's just go anything, mate. That's genius. What an amazing question.
I bought that thing the other day. Marie's tamping about it.
What is it? Where are you pointing?
No,
Do you know Reese Wilson? Check it out.
You,
What are they called?
You
Oh, that
Candabar.
thing.
You just
Kenda bars.
messaged me and said, "Can you please pay £28 to this account?" So
Go
I
like that.
did.
Oh, can't even
And
do
I
it.
went, "What's it for?" And he wouldn't answer me for.
I think this is really good because it's really hard to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, hang on, let me get it. It's not shit. You can't do it. See, I can't do it either.
I've never even had a go on one, mate. I don't know. What's it called? A what?
Kenda, I don't know.
Something.
Kenda bars.
Where are they from?
Kenda
What is
bars.
it?
They're Japanese. So if you go like bum bum bum,
Yeah.
that's called like around Japan.
Right.
You go bum 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 bum.
Oh, is that on the?
That's
Oh,
around
okay.
the world. It's like tricks and you can like spin them around. But then Bulldog messaged me the other day and he was like, that's the biggest pile of crap I've ever seen in my life. Why have you got one? that was pretty funny. But yeah, Brooke McDonald was like, why the hell have you got one? And I was like, yeah, they crap, but I got one. But like Reese Wilson's super cool. I like him.
Right.
Do you know Reese Wilson?
No.
Scottish down the road.
I know the name, but I don't.
Just signed the track.
Is that his?
I don't know what he's got. He sells them, he imports them, I think.
Right, wow.
And like everyone's got them in down there at the minute. And like enduro and stuff.
I don't know that.
But worst thing I've ever bought. It's not that. I don't know. I haven't got a clue.
That's a tough one.
Best thing I ever bought. I don't know. What are we on?
Huh? Time?
The worst thing I ever bought was my T5 transporter.
Yeah.
It was an absolute piece of crap. And it cost me thousands of pounds to keep on the road. And the best thing I've ever bought is my Transit Custom.
Nice. Yeah.
But you got a fancy van. But I think my van's fancy, but you got a better badge.
Yeah, well,
That
I
T5
guess.
was a nightmare, man. It never worked. It was a pile of crap.
really.
Yeah, mine was, yeah. The T4 was good.
I had a Transit before. It was sick. Really liked it. Really liked
Got
it.
like heated seats and windows and everything. Yeah, it's meant.
I think. Oh, last one. Charlie DXI. Can you make a public Spotify or Apple Music playlist?
Man, loads of people have asked me that.
Really?
Yeah, loads of people ask me
That's crazy actually, because we have a playlist for
Yeah.
the podcast and it's really popular.
Really?
Yeah, like every day I at least get one screenshot of someone listening to the playlist, and I just throw anything I like in there.
That's mad, isn't it? I have had
We discussed it,
a
didn't we?
lot of people ask me
Let's
that.
have you playlist.
When we first did the website.
Yeah. I'd call it something else, I think. I don't know what I'd do. Yeah, I could do one. Could you do it on Apple Music?
I don't know. Mine's on Spotify.
I don't know Spotify.
I just did it on Spotify, and you can make it public, change the logo and stuff. It's
I
pretty
think
cool.
you can do it on Apple Music. So I listened to like an old Punkorama thing the other day, and I was on like a public thing.
Right. Oh,
Do some
Punkorama. Jeez.
Punkorama Volume 2 it was.
Jeez.
Can you remember when you get Punkorama free with a pair of Vans?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah, I do. Punkorama. You hitting me with some nostalgia today, man. It's a trip. Totally forgot about Punkorama.
Wicked, man.
Well, now Instagram's down. I can't check any of the other ones, so I think that might have to be it. Last one, because I really like these guys. At DD Cycles, how good are you? How good are your Welsh cakes out of 10?
Shocking.
No good.
We tried to make Welsh cakes before, and we bought the thing. Remember that? Shocking, but just go to, is a market. Just go and buy them from a market. Just go and buy them. It's easier.
Don't attempt it.
Not very good. I love Welsh cake, so I had Welsh cake yesterday with jam and butter on it.
Right.
Next I have Claire, Owen's wife.
Lewis makes good Welsh.
Yeah, she makes amazing
Right.
ones. But she gave me one with Nutella the other day, and I was tamping.
So you always go sweet on a Welsh cake?
No, not always.
No, you go
Sometimes
savoury sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes I just put like, I just have them like with the fruit in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them like just plain, to be honest with you. But Marie like jazzed one up the other day. She said put a bit of butter and jam on it. It was nice.
Nice.
Really nice.
Sick.
With a cup of tea, it's good.
Nice. You see how you replace biscuits with the...
Nah,
Well, no.
Welsh cakes have always been consistent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
no.
My great nan used to make the best Welsh cakes, but obviously she passed away now. But she made the best Welsh cakes I've tasted, by far.
Sick. All right.
Sound.
That's it. I mean,
done?
yeah, where can people find out more about you and Let's Have You and all that
I
stuff,
know,
man?
just go on Instagram, I guess. There's a lot of crap on it, a lot of piss taking.
The stories are funny, I'll be honest with you.
Just
I'm
have a
into
bit
the
of fun.
funny
I think people need to stop taking themselves so seriously.
vibes.
Don't be afraid to take a mick yourself, and just be happy, like
Sweet.
so.
Well, thanks for doing it, dude. I appreciate
Yeah, no,
it.
man, honestly, thanks for coming down.
It's cool.
Marie's cooking up a storm.
We're gonna
today
have
now.
we've got some Paps in the fridge.
Yeah.
Gonna have some food.
Ronnie Mac beers.
Ronnie Mac beers. I wonder how many beers he sold off like with that brand. I legit saw it and I was like, I'm buying that just because it's Ronnie Mac beer.
Can I tell a quick story
Yeah, of
before we
course,
go?
man. Yeah.
When I was in Whistler, first time I went to Whistler, second time I went to Whistler, I went to a bar and they had red stripes in there, but we was buying them in like a supermarket anyway. But it was, I couldn't remember what they were called, right? Because I just done like an EWS, so I was knackered. I goes, I want a Ronnie Mac beer. And my mate Ben was with me racing one across, and he was laughing. And the girl down clue I was on, but she got really nasty with me, right?
Really?
I was like, and he was like a brew river, and then she wouldn't serve me because you reckon I wasn't old enough. That time I was 30 or 32 or 31 or something. I was tamping. I couldn't get served for a red stripe. Yeah.
Ronnie Mac beer. All right, dude. It's been a pleasure.
Safe. Nice one,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Done. And that is what we call a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Episode number 71 with AJ was an absolute pleasure. Everything I enjoy about doing a podcast, just sitting, hanging out, talking about whatever it is that we want to talk about. If you have enjoyed listening, now is your time. Head to iTunes, leave a review, share the podcast, whatever you can do to help, and you will be in the running to win a set of Sax underwear. Don't forget to follow us as well at The Hook It Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and wherever. And please support our show sponsors, guys. Sax Underwear, saxunderwear.com, and 35 Bikes, which is available from hookitproducts.co.uk. Enter that promo code podcast and you'll get 10% off everything 35 Bikes. And there's a bunch of other cool stuff on there too, like a merch store and a back catalogue and a load of rad stuff. And that's it. We will see you soon for episode number 72. Have a great weekend, whenever you're listening. It's been a pleasure. Boom. We out. Oh, we're going to let this whole song play out too because it is rad. Big up Zeb for the music. Hopefully some new stuff coming out from him soon. I totally forgot to mention Zeb, so please listen to the rest of the song. Get involved. Appreciate it, folks. Peace out.
Listen how I will get your say. Open your eyes and you hear. Oh, hips don't stay. In the dirty, dirty South, you better wash your mouth out. We're gonna go for broke in the dirty, dirty South, the dirty South. Oh, the dirty, dirty South. Yeah. Who knows all seas? Who knows we swim? I go, baby, I'm in the dirty, dirty South. In the dirty, dirty South. In the dirty, dirty South. In the dirty South. In the dirty, dirty South. In the dirty, dirty South. In the dirty, dirty South. In the dirty